selector. Rewind selector.
And good evening, everyone. John Russell along with Dylan Darga here and CatchMark SportsNet. Bill Mann, our producer, on the board today. And we are bringing you M2 Soccer League action here at the Trinity Health Arena as the Muskegon Risers are taking on the Iowa Raptors. And Cal Van Singel couldn't be here tonight. He's watching his daughter play some district final basketball action. So good luck to the Van Singels and the family over there. And we got Dylan, and Dylan bailed us out again. And always a pleasure having you on board, Dylan.
It's great to be here. Anytime I can help out and come and watch some great soccer, I love it.
Well, the Muskegon Risers play in the North Division of the M2 League, and just kind of going through those teams, you have the Iowa Demon Hawks at 6-3, and then you have Rochester at 5-1, the Iowa Raptors at 4-1. And you're going to hear me say this often, Dylan, is Muskegon is 1-8, and you would normally think a 1-8 team. It's like, oh man, this is going to really be a crummy team. But they are about as far from that. They are kind of an optical illusion, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, 1-8. I mean, these guys have been literally in every game. I think there's only one game that really got out of hand. That was in a road game out in Iowa. But the first game you and I did, they wound up winning that one in overtime.
Overtime, yeah.
Trailing I think 3-0, and then wound up trailing 6-2. And you're thinking, bury them up. They're done. But they just kept on coming back. Wound up winning that one. Their lone win of the season, 9-8 in overtime.
Yeah, no, maybe this is good luck that we're in the booth tonight and can find a find a win tonight. But yeah, no, they've been in every single game, and it is a very exciting time when the Risers are on the field, and you can really know what you're going to get. And like you said, the 1-8, throw that out, and I think these guys got a lot to play for tonight.
Yeah, the Iowa Raptors. They are led scoring-wise by Jonah Dancer. He's got 12 goals on the season, 3 assists. In fact, his 12 goals is third best in the league, so he's kind of their leading cannoneer, and 15 points on the season. That puts him in the top 5 in the league, so he's going to be somebody certainly out there to watch. And they've got Patrick Kelly. I don't know if he is dressing tonight, though. I should have checked the roster.
You said Kelly. It doesn't look like he's on the roster
so
tonight.
Maybe Muskegon catch a little bit of a break there because he's their second leading scorer with 7 goals and 5 assists. And then you have Ronaldo Rojas at 7 goals and 3 assists. Angelo Aquindo, 6 goals and 2 assists. And Ricardo Orozco has 5 goals and 3 assists. So obviously these guys can put it in the net. They're averaging I think about like 4, 5, 6 goals a game, something like that. So they can get it done.
Yeah, no. When you have a balanced attack like that and you don't have just one stud, it makes it hard on on the Risers to really pinpoint where goals are going to come from and who they're going to come from.
Meanwhile, the Muskegon Risers, they're leading cannoneers. Taylor Pill, he's came here from Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Wave is actually what would be the MASL team that is the number 1 affiliate. Muskegon's the number 1 affiliate to them. So they got a really good one in Taylor Pill, 9 goals, 1 assist, and he's been a big player for him this year.
Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, and then just behind him, right, is Miguel Flores, Muskegon's own, at 7 goals. So. Anytime you can get somebody down that's going to contribute like that to your team, I'm sure both teams, as Milwaukee and Muskegon, benefit from that.
And then you got Cesar Alayo. I believe he's another loaner from Milwaukee, getting some playing time down here. He's got 4 goals on the season. Brandon Edwards, a Muskegon product. I want to say he went to Orchard View High School.
Yeah, Mr. Kyle Skodak was his high school coach.
Okay, so yeah, you got a good history with some of these guys, right? And he's got 4 goals on. He's got 4 goals. He got 3 of those, I think, in like one of the first games of the season. And so he hung in there with 4. He's just a hustler. He's all over the place. Not the biggest kid in the world, but he's one of these guys that sacrifices his body.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. He's all over the place, and that's kind of what you have to be in this game is somebody that's not a one-dimensional player and can mix it up with just about anybody, get forward, get backwards, great with one-on-ones, and I think he possesses those skill sets.
Eldoni Mendez comes to us from Guatemala. He's been here, at least he was here last year. He and his brother were both here. They had the Mendez brothers here last year. And now Eldoni, he's got 4 goals, so he's been contributing as well. And then they got Steve Merker, kind of the veteran out there from Cleveland. He's come in. I think he's on loan from, I want to say, Utica in the MASL. And they've got that, they've got that affiliation thing going where you're really just, I guess, one heartbeat away from the big leagues, basically, right?
Absolutely. What better place to do it than Trinity Health Arena here tonight?
Oh, you bet. It's a great venue. We talked about that here. One of the better venues in the area. And we're going to talk with Matt Schmidt at halftime a little bit about kind of the behind the scenes, get in the weeds a little bit. So I'm always fascinated by how you put these teams together, and there's a good core of local talent here.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. You see, a handful. We're talking 5-6 players from the Muskegon area representing their towns and their communities, and you can see that kind of in the crowd tonight as the stands are getting packed and people are coming to see kind of some of those hometown heroes. A lot of kids here as they're lining up to shake hands as players run through the tunnel here. I mean, they're filtering on, aren't they?
Yeah, they really do a great job here with meshing with the community. That's a big part of it. They'll run through the tunnel here and high five the kids, and I know they're accessible after and you really miss that in a lot of pro sports or semi-pro sports where there's kind of a distance between the fans and the players, but these players with the big windows are down a little bit so they can go out there, shake hands, get autographs, and
what a great feeling for both the kids and the players here. I mean, you're sitting in the small town market and playing indoor soccer, but to these kids right now, like, this is the big leagues.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't see a frown on any of the kids' faces right now that are down there ready to shake some hands.
And from the marketing aspect, that's your future there.
Yes, absolutely.
Lined up in the tunnel there. Kids are going to have a great experience here. They're going to come back, and then when they get a little bit older, they'll be coming back with maybe their kids. That's the plan. So you keep growing soccer, and soccer has grown in leaps and bounds. I mean, back in my day, 100 years ago, the summer sport was baseball, and now you kind of see the demise of that a little bit soccer fields are just feels like there's 1,000 kids playing soccer on any Saturday now.
There is, and even if these kids don't decide to go on and play soccer as they continue to grow in their athletic careers, what a great sport it is to develop foot skills, awareness. You can do so much with this sport. And what I love to see as a girls coach is I see so many female athletes out there right now that are here to watch a sport, and I know Matt's done a really good job with promoting his female side on the risers as well. And you talk about some like girls looking up to girls as well, and they don't see that a lot. So
no, exactly. So they've, like I said, done a good job of recruiting kids in here, and like I said, it's a 1-8 team, but they're again getting the league going here. They're in a very, very strong league, and Matt Schmidt's here for the long haul with this, and like I said, we always talk about. When he came on board, he was talking about outdoor soccer, bringing outdoor soccer and maybe a field downtown.
Yep.
Well, Lord works in mysterious ways. Next thing you know, he's got an outdoor team as well.
Yep.
But the indoor team, you got probably one of the best venues in the league, any size, any market, right here in the Trinity Health Arena. So things work out kind of strangely sometimes, don't they?
Blessing, he's got his field downtown. That's for sure.
Yeah, he did in a roundabout way, right?
No, this is great. So.
Of course, the PA announcer, Lee Andrews, is great here, sets a great atmosphere, helps us out quite a bit, and he's down talking to the fans right now. We'll be going to him fairly shortly for the introductions of tonight's action between the Muskegon Risers and the Iowa Raptors.
What do you think? They got 250 kids down there?
I'll tell you what, that line, that tunnel grows each and every week. I mean, it used to stop off at about a third of the way out.
Yep.
And every week they get, I don't know if kids just get braver and braver. Maybe that's probably what they see. They see their buddies down there and say, hey, I want to get in on that.
Yep.
And of course, it's I think the prerequisite is a youth soccer players. Let's go down to the floor and listen to Lee Andrews with the introductions.
Number 9, Ronaldo Rojas. Number 10, Ayo Adebayo. Number 11, Lionel Maliki. Number 12, Jonah Dancer. Number 13, Angelo Aquindo. Number 14, Will Davis. Number 15, David Lappin Islas. And number 16, Jordan Webb. The assistant coach is Ed Knupp, and the head coach for the Raptors is Kurt Lewis.
That is, so you had the Raptors being introduced there, decked out in there. You're not going to miss them tonight, are you? Pink,
no.
huh?
Kudos to their whoever did their kits, as they got a nice number on the front of it. Easy to see.
Risers fans, it's a beautiful night for indoor soccer in Muskegon. We want it to be loud in Trinity Health Arena for the entire game. So Risers fans, are you ready? Then it's time to get on your feet, put your hands together, and welcome your Muskegon Risers. From Muskegon, Michigan, goalkeeper number 1, Jake Lofgren. From Okemos, Michigan, goalkeeper number 55, Aiden Hanchet. From Wyoming, Michigan, number 2, Cesar Alayo. From Caledonia, Michigan, number 3, Henry Spees. From Byron Center, Michigan, number 4, Brandon Dinsmore. From Muskegon, Michigan, number 5, Cody Ross. All the way from Muskegon, Michigan, number 6, Brandon Edwards. From Guatemala City, Guatemala, number 7, Aldony Mendez. From Kentwood, Michigan, number 8, Fikret Hazovic. From Buffalo, New York, number 10, Colin O'Keefe. From Grafton, Wisconsin, number 12, Tyler Howard. From Watertown, Wisconsin, number 14, Taylor Pill. From the land, Cleveland, Ohio, number 17, Steve Merker. From Brighton, Michigan, number 27, James Dutcher. From Muskegon, Michigan, number 28, Miguel Flores. And all the way from downtown Muskegon, number 68, Michael Schmidt. The assistant coach is Ryan Wagenmaker, and the head coach of your Muskegon Risers is Michael Vollmer. Risers fans, let's hear it for your Muskegon Risers. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and the brave men and women serving in the armed forces throughout the world with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the pregame festivities aided by, of course, the house band, we call them, PCN Productions. Do a great job here with the sound and setting the ambiance, as they say. There's my first big word of the
there we go.
Of the night here, Dylan. John Russell, Dylan Darga, Billy Mann making the switches on the cameras here. And this is the final home game for the Muskegon Risers. Boy, it seemed like it just started day before yesterday, doesn't it?
It does. It seems like all the snow's gone outside, and I don't think that we had any snow when we started, so we skipped that whole period now.
The Raptors still in the hunt, trying to. They got to put some wins together here, but there's still an opportunity for them to get into the playoffs. Muskegon at 1-8, that is not going to happen. But boy, they play with a lot of pride, and they certainly want to put on a good show here before what's turning out to be a pretty impressive crowd here at the Trinity Health Arena in Muskegon.
And it seems like people are still filling in. Yeah, I outside of those playoff games last year, I don't remember seeing it this packed.
Yeah.
Tonight's officials are Bill Howard, Jordan Howard, Andrew Johnson, and Jeff Cooling.
All right, there you have it. The officials, we're all set to go here, and looking forward to this one here. What do you think, Michael Vollmer's telling his team as they come in at 1-8 does not enter into his head for sure, does it?
No, I think you tell these guys, look at all the people that came here to support you and that have been here all winter long to support you. This has got to be for them, and this club, this organization, the city deserves a good result today, and go out there and get it.
And he gets his opportunity. He coached starting in the playoffs last year, and he stayed on to coach this year. You know him a little bit, so what kind of guy is he? Seems like
he's a great guy,
huh?
Genuine guy. He truly has a passion for this game at any level. I think if he was coaching a group of 5-year-olds or adults, he's going to coach them the exact same way, and he cares about his guys or girls, or whoever he's coaching, and he's somebody who you really want at the helm of a program like this and a team like this, and he's going to do his best job regardless of 1-8 or 8-1. You get a genuine guy that cares about the sport of soccer, and I think that's what Matt really likes about him.
Starting in goal for the Iowa Raptors is Luis Perez, getting stretched out and ready to go. And then on the other end for the Muskegon Raptors is Jake Lofgren, a local product, and you have a little history with him.
Yeah, I coached against him when I was at Fruitport. He was a phenomenal keeper at Reese Puffer. I think he's won 2 district championships.
Oh, a header and a goal just like that.
We are 8 seconds in.
By Eldoni Mendez. So Eldoni Mendez scores at the 8-second mark of the first quarter as the Muskegon Risers get on the board first here.
I take that back. Maybe that's what Mike Vollmer was drawing up in that huddle there, because that looked like it was very intentional.
Man, oh man! So he brings the crowd to their feet early here, and Muskegon up 1-0 early. And now you have the Raptors with the ball here. Kicking it back down here is number 15. That is going to be David Lapin Islas. Down in the corner now, battling for it. Muskegon comes right on goal, and Perez stops it there. Well, that's got to shoot your confidence as a goaltender right away. Oh, shot! Nice block there by Taylor Pill.
Yeah, that's definitely not how the keeper from the Raptors wanted to start.
No.
And honestly, it was a great header by Mendez there. All he had to do was redirect that ball, and as a keeper, you have no idea what that player is going to be doing in the air.
So shot over in the corner, a header by Merker, comes back to number 3. That is Isaiah Diaz. Now it's kicked back into the attack zone for Muskegon. Shot right on goal, and Perez has it. That was Hazelvik with a shot on goal for Muskegon. Back comes Diaz for the Raptors. Has it stolen away by number 17, Steve Merker. Merker, and now him and Diaz having a little battle down there.
Yeah.
In the near boards. Merker still battling for it. Now it is kicked around and comes back to Diaz. Another block there. I believe that was number 12 that blocked that, Tyler Howard. Howard, going around the right side. You got a shot and a goal. Nice shot there. As trying to catch a number on that.
Number 9.
Was it? Thank you very much. That would be Ronaldo Rojas, and Rojas scoring a goal for the Raptors of Iowa. 13:36 here in the first quarter. He just got his way around the defender there. Just you said the there. You knew that.
Yeah, just a little bit too much space in the corner there, and he had one too many options. He could have distributed that ball off or taken that shot at that angle, and he decided to bury it.
So we're tied at 1, and here goes a shot. Oh man, that did not come down fast enough for Iowa. Muskegon caught a break there. Back quickly comes Muskegon. It's number 10. That's O'Keefe. Works it over to Schmidt, and now they're working back to Cody Loss.
Well, O'Keefe missed one there. For you to put that on the lead foot of Schmidt there, I think Schmidt's in.
Densmore puts it off the high glass and cups around, and here comes the Raptors on the attack. Lofgren coming out of the net for Muskegon. Gets it to O'Keefe. Keith working over to Cody Loss. Cody Loss, another one of those Muskegon guys.
No, he's a Puffer kid.
Gets it up to Schmidt. To Flores. Flores, boy, when he's on the floor, things happen. This guy's just a fire plug. And now he's got the ball around the right side, goes right on goal, and Perez has it for the Raptors.
Exciting first 3 minutes here.
Ricardo Orozco has it for the Raptors. Gets it back up to number 13. That is Angelo Aquindo. Aquindo working it in the corner, trying to get an angle there. Trying to stolen away, and that goes right on goal. And Lofgren has it. Lobs it out. Oh, couldn't quite get past the defender there. Aldoni was going for a break.
Yeah, trying to shield him off. It was not actually a bad look there from Lofgren.
No. This is number 13. That's Oquindo. Kicks it back to number 11. That is Maliki. And now right side, breaking right side. Oh, nice break up there by Dutcher. And now the ball stolen back. Here come the Raptors. Number 12 with it. That is Dancer, their leading scorer. Got to have your heart in your throat when he gets the ball.
Yeah, you're going to have to be aware of where he's at all times.
Here comes Will Davis. Davis for the Raptors kicks it down in the corner. And going for it there is Adebayo. Ayo Adebayo. There's a name for you. Sounds like Dr. Seuss a little bit. And now
Dr. Seuss's birthday yesterday.
Oh, man. Worked out good. Oh, man. Flores goes down, and there's going to be a foul called on Bobby Hurwitz, who says what?
He's pleading his case.
Yeah.
But anytime you got a back turn to you like that and you sweep a leg, it doesn't look good.
And so the Muskegon will have the ball. We are tied at 1. 11-10 left here in this first quarter. Shot on. Oh, that's Merker. Puts it right on, and Perez is there for the save. Here's another shot going to go just to the left. That was by Hazovic. Hazovic trying to kick it down there, but it's blocked. And now we have the Raptors coming back. This is Diaz working right side. Nope, can't quite catch up to the ball. Comes back to Lofgren. Lofgren clears it out, and it's coming back now to the Raptors.
Muskegon's applying good pressure. It looks like they really want to press the issue and get high on the field.
Hurwitz dumps it down in the corner. Battling for it down there is Cesar Alayo for Muskegon. And he's going to come back with it somehow. Alayo being picked up there defensively by Orozco. Ball goes out of bounds.
Looks like some line switches here.
So some action here, early action. Muskegon scoring just 8 seconds into the game on a header by Albelny Mendez as he scores his 5th goal of the season.
There we go.
And down in the corner now, that's O'Keefe. Oh, right through the goal crease there. Couldn't quite get the foot on it. That was Schmidt over there.
Good pressure though.
Yeah, O'Keefe working in the left corner, off the boards, blocked, and now O'Keefe still working hard for it. Muskegon keeping it in, and going to have a whistle.
Dangerous play there on Schmidt, which is a tough one. That ball comes in that mid-range there, and your natural instincts there is to kick it, go after it, but they called for it. But rather have it there than in front of your net.
And now here comes the ball in the Raptors attack zone. This is Dutcher coming back for it. It's going to leave it there for Lofgren. Jake Lofgren fires it out to Schmidt. Schmidt knocks it down. And he gets it to Dutcher. Dutcher back to Loss. Cody Loss with it. It's going to dump it down. Yeah. And it's going to go into the crowd. And header by a young man in the first row. You got to pay attention here, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. You don't have any of that glass in that midsection here. That'll result in a ball coming right back to the white. Oh, it's going to go right to the spot here. Let's see what the Raptors can draw up.
Bobby Hurwitz will put it into play. His option to shoot or pass off. 1-1 here.
Looks like Risers is setting a 3-man wall here. Looks like the corners are pinched off. Going to keep everything in front of them.
And now the kick is blocked out front by that wall. And it's still in the Muskegon end. This is Alayo battling for it. He goes down.
A little delayed whistle there, but I don't think the Risers mind at all. I think the ref was waiting to see what would happen, if there was any advantage there, and there wasn't.
So Muskegon will have the ball here with 9:16 left first quarter, 1-1. The Raptors and Risers tied. Cody Law's been around for a while. He's kind of a hard-nosed kid. He's usually leading the league up there in penalties.
Yeah. gotta have a player like that on your team.
You betcha. Kind of an enforcer, right?
Yep.
And now you got, this is Orozco. Get it back up, and here comes the Raptors on the attack, dumping it down. It's intercepted by Law, so now we have a collision. And this is Rokakaiza with it for, puts it on goal, and Lofgren has it. Gets it to Cesar Alayo. Over to Brandon Edwards, who dumps it down. Now Flores battling for it. Getting back is Lepan Isles. And now the ball goes in the crowd, and Mike Vollmer flags it down.
Lofgren has looked really nice in that so far. He's off of his line. He's playing the ball with his feet. His distribution from his hands look really nice. So that's good to see. Like, as you see him right now, he's all the way up to that third line, the defensive third there.
Yeah, Matt Schmidt, the operating officer here for the Risers. Shot put up. Oh, just I was gonna say very high on that young man. Lofgren. There's a shot just through the goal crease by Eldoni. Oh my goodness. And now we have. This is going to be a header. 2-on-0, but getting out is Lofgren to kick it away.
That's totally fine. 3 lines there, but you'd rather have that than that ball come back the other way. And like I said, just Lofgren comes off his line and clears that up. It almost acts like another defender in the back.
Boy, it was a 2-on-0, and Lofgren wisely gets out there to knock it away. Pass over left side. This is Hurwitz. Hurwitz being watched there, kicks it back over in the middle, and a nice save there by Lofgren. Going to throw it out. This is Hazelvik streaking down the field. Gets it back over. This is Dinsmore. Brandon Dinsmore for Muskegon has it over in the right corner. He is double teamed over there. Comes back over to Alayo. Alayo to Schmidt. Schmidt leaves it back for Alayo.
Great leave.
And now Alayo is going to kick it off the glass. See what happens. A header by the Raptors. And this is Schmidt battling for it. Schmidt, the veteran, kicks it back over to Alayo. Alayo to Schmidt. Hurwitz hassling him, and they get it back to Alayo. Now Muskegon will reset.
That's a good reset by the Risers. Not a bad idea. Look, you got Askowitz.
Taylor Pill down to Hazelvik. Hazelvik shoots right on, and Perez, a little kick save there.
He slipped in right behind there. It was a good spot for him.
Will Davis gets up to Hurwitz. And now back come the Raptors. Dumps it down in the Muskegon zone. Lofgren will have it. And he's going to leave it for number 12, Tyler Howard. Gets it.
I kind of like that the Risers are slowing it down a little bit.
Yeah. And now the kick's going to go up into the rafters. That's Leo. So that'll be the end of play right there. 6:44 left here in this first quarter, and that's going to be the first timeout here on the pitch. And we are tied at 1. Had some action early here, Dylan, with Muskegon scoring. Eldoni Mendez with a header at the 8-second mark. And then just a couple of minutes later, Rojas scores for the equalizer for the Raptors.
Yeah, it's been it was an interesting first 3 minutes there, and it's been pretty calm since in the sense of goal scoring. But both teams, I think, are still trying to feel each other out in this first quarter. And though they've played already, it's always you see different bodies, you see different players come in and out of your system, and it's been fun to watch.
One of the stories I was going to tell was I was talking to Matt Schmidt before the game here a little bit. He'll be our halftime guest, and very impressed that they were able to land Lofgren. He says he's going to be kind of a rising star in the league, a local kid. That's always a plus because that you got a chance that he's going to stick around for a while. I think he's only 23, 24 years old, something like that.
No, that's and as you can see why Matt's so big on him in this first 7 minutes here, 8 minutes, is because he's done a phenomenal job in the net. I love his distribution, his willingness to come out. Sometimes you get goalkeepers that want to stay in besides those or inside those yellow or the white lines there, and and won't retreat out. And he's comfortable with the ball at his foot, and that's good to see. It adds a whole new dimension to your team if you can come out like that.
He's 0-1 on the season and an 8.00 goals against average. And this is the Raptors with the ball. That's number 12. That's Dancer, Jonah Dancer. Now stolen away by O'Keefe. O'Keefe shoots off the boards and is kicked away by Dancer. Comes out to Dutcher. Dutcher is still working for it. And now this is O'Keefe getting into the act. Blocked by Eldoni. Mendez. And now the Raptors have it. Kick out. This is going to be number 10. That is Adebayo, who gets it over to number 12, Jonas Dancer. Right on goal. Lofgren has it. Fires it over. Oh, Taylor Pill was getting ready to get off the floor. And now they get it up to Densmore.
Looks like it's going to work out, though.
Densmore comes in, shoots. It's going to be blocked out in front. Nice block there. And it's going to be battled for in the corner. Ooh, going down is number 13. That's Angelo Aquindo. And now coming back is Eldoni Mendez. Kicked back. Oh, there's a nice block there.
Sound like two Rams colliding there.
Did. Adebayo. And now a shot off the boards. Comes all the way over here left side. And now this is Hurwitz with it. Hurwitz going to drive in. And a nice takedown there by Brandon, or block by Brandon Dinsmore. Now this is going to be Alayo. Alayo from Muskegon. Tries to kick it back over, and it's intercepted by Diaz. Diaz works left side. It's blocked there by Edwards. A lot of blocking going on here. Now Edwards has it from Muskegon.
I give credit to both teams. Defensively, they both looked really nice, except for all that first 3 minutes. But a lot of block shots, a lot of angles that have been taken away.
This is Merker working it over in the corner, trying to get it centered to Edwards, but now stolen back by the Raptors. Back they come. This is number 9 with it, Rojas. He's got the first goal, their only goal for the Raptors. Kicks it back out here, and a shot's going to be high back into the Nesh by Ricardo Orozco.
It's going to take a brilliant shot to beat Lofgren from that distance there.
Yeah.
Oh,
and now we got a shot, and just high off the glass. Henry Spees breaking in with a bid for a goal.
Great distribution there from Schmidt. It's a nice little touch that he had.
Over right side now, this is Schmidt. Schmidt has it kicked out, and it's going to go into the stands. So we're down to 4 minutes and 3 seconds left first quarter. And the shot is going to go in. Score by, I believe that was Miguel Flores.
Flores, yes.
So Miguel scoring a goal at the 3:58 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah, I think, who was it? Spees was right after, just in case that ball wasn't going to sneak in the side there.
Right.
He was there to clean it up, but he let his buddy have it. So that was great ball there by Flores.
So now, here comes the Raptors with it, trying to get back in. 2-1. 2-1 is absolutely nothing. I mean, this thing will could be winded up 9-8 for all we know, right?
Could be gone in 8 seconds.
Oh, Dutcher goes down. You're right. Eldoni Mendez with it. Mendez has it taken away by Adebayo. Hazelvik trying to come back for it. It's stolen away there by Dutcher. Dutcher back to loss. 2-1. The Muskegon Risers with the lead. Passes it over right side. And now we have number 14 with it. That is Will Davis. Davis works it over here to number 15. That is Islas. Back to Horwitz off his foot and into the Risers bench.
Line change from the Risers. I actually like it when Muskegon's playing a little bit more fast and getting forward quicker in the transition.
Alayo now has it stolen away by Jonah Dancer. Dancer off the glass, And that's Edwards over there to kick it clear. This is Diaz with it. Kicks it back over to Dancer. Look out here. Dancer, nice foot move and scores. That's why he's got 12 goals, now 13 on the season, as Jonah Dancer scores for the Raptors at the 2:44 mark to tie this at 2.
That was a very composed finish by Dancer there. He got his defender in the air, and all he had to do was place it in that side netting. It's just, you can tell why he's one of the leading goal scorers in the league.
Yeah, it's going to be goal number 13 for Dancer. And you just kind of hold your breath whenever he's around the net, don't you?
Yep, and you can see why.
This is Flores now for Muskegon. He's got 1 goal, kicks it back to Spies, who gets it to Mendez. Mendez, it looks like a wrestling takedown there. That's in. Mendez scores from the left side. Aldoni Mendez at the 2:27 mark of this first quarter. And just like that, the Muskegon Risers are back with a 3-2 lead.
Here we had about an 8-minute lull between goals there, and now we're getting some action towards the end of this. Hey, great composure there by Mendez, and stealing that ball in his attacking third and making the best of that opportunity.
Kind of a I can do anything you can do moment here. This is Islas with it for the Raptors. Gets it back to Orozco. Up to Adebayo. Back to Islas. Very patient offensive set here for the Raptors. Comes back now to Taylor Pill. Pill's played most of the season. Came down here from Milwaukee. Lives in Wisconsin. And this is Drofgren kicking it up to Hazelvik. Hazelvik works it over to Howard. Tyler Howard now. Oh, and now we have a collision. Both guys going at it here. And Howard does clear it down into the corner. This is Merker. Merker for Muskegon. Little pass over to Hazelvik. Hazelvik has it blocked out in front. And back come the Raptors. This is Islas, David Islas. Gets it back over right side. And now it comes over here to the left side. This is Diaz with it. Diaz, this is trying to get position, but it's stolen away nicely by Alayo. Comes up to Hazelvik. Hazelvik works it over to Pill. Now Muskegon changing on the fly here. Back to Cody Loss. Loss now. He's going to drive down the right side. Loss puts it up off into the netting.
Not a bad idea there by Cody.
He was going for the glass, but went shot a little bit high. 1 minute left here in this first quarter. 3-2. A lot of action here at Trinity Health Arena. So Lyle trying to steal it, but coming back with it is number 11. That's Maliki. And now it's Hurwitz with it. Hurwitz comes up 3-on-2 if they hurry. Hurwitz feeds it over here to number 13. That's Aquindo, and they got that one in. So Aquindo scores a goal with 41 seconds left in this first quarter. And that ties the game at 3-3.
This is a nice opportunity there by Aquindo. I mean, he hit it, and I don't think that Lofgren really saw it. That's why it went right between the 5-hole, right? Between the legs there.
Sure.
A bit unlucky, but, I mean, great opportunity there from the Raptors.
This is Brandon Edwards with it. Brandon gets it back over to Pill. Edwards bringing it up under 30 seconds left here, up to 30 seconds left for this first quarter. Comes back to Lofgren. Tied at 3. Now the shot down into the Raptors end, and it's going to go off the mesh. And Raptors will have it with 21 seconds left. Perez rolls it out. See if the Raptors can get somewhat of an attack going here in the final 16 seconds. That's it over left side now. This is Aquindo, who's got a goal tonight. Now we have a battle for Edwards. He's just tenacious.
He's scrappy.
Mendez with 2. This is Flores with 1 second. Just tried to kick it on goal, misses to the left. And 1 quarter is in the books, and very entertaining first quarter, Dylan, as we are tied at 3 apiece.
Just like we started, right? We're tied up. No, that was very entertaining. I saw great sets going forward and backwards from both teams. there was about an 8-minute stretch there where I think the teams were really trying to figure out what they wanted to do and how they were going to do it. And, like you said, sometimes those goals come in waves, and that's exactly what we saw there in that first quarter.
Exactly. The scoring in that first quarter, we can recap it. Eldoni Mendez started it all off with a header. I can't remember who kicked it down there, but it was just a header, and he's directing it towards the net and directed it right into that just 8 seconds into the game, and Muskegon had a 1-0 lead. Kind of a short-lived lead because at the 13:36 mark of the first quarter, Rojas scores a goal for the Raptors to tie it at 1. And then everybody's favorite, Miguel Flores at the 3:58 mark. Yeah, we had that, as you said, about that 8-minute span where there was the game was kind of played at midfield.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden Flores gets that goal at 3:58 to make it 2-1. But that's short-lived because 2:44 dances around and scores a goal to tie it at 2. And then at the 2:27 mark, it comes in kind of spurts here, doesn't it? 2:27, Mendez scores his second goal of the night to make it 3-2, and then Aquindo got the equalizer at the 41-second mark of this first quarter, and that's ties us where we're at 3 apiece.
Yeah, as I look down at the Risers and as they're in their huddle, Coach Mike Vollmer is not happy about something. You can tell as everyone has his attention right now. So I agree with them. I think that the Raptors are doing a really good job of exploring that weak side as they transition forward, and I think they've had at least 2 of the 3 goals out of that. So I can imagine that's what he's talking about. But he does not seem very happy.
No, he doesn't. Pretty animated and kind of wears his heart on his sleeve, doesn't he, a little bit?
No, absolutely. No.
You don't have to guess how he feels, that's for sure.
No, there's no guessing.
But a great resource for us here in the Muskegon area to have gentlemen like that. Kudos to Ben Ritzema before him. Really a big name in the soccer field, Western Michigan Christian for a lot of years.
And his work at Reese Puffer and Muskegon Community College, Ben has been a pillar of West Michigan soccer. And it was I went back and played college soccer at the age of 26, and he was my coach. He is a great man and has done a lot for this game in this area. So you're right. Give him a lot of credit for this game and kind of where this has been.
All right, getting set for the second quarter here. We are all tied up at 3. Muskegon Risers and the Iowa Raptors. Ball blocked there a little bit by Miguel Flores. And this is Merker pushing in defensively. So Muskegon trying to apply the pressure here early.
Yeah, fired up from coach at halftime.
Adebayo, now this is Flores with it. Flores and Adebayo going at it. Comes out to Dutcher, up to Flores. Look out, right in front, scores! There you go, great assist from Dutcher to Flores. And Flores scores his second goal of the evening. The 14:34 mark of this second quarter. So that puts Muskegon up now 4-3.
Even though the assist probably didn't come from Coach Vollmer there, I think he gets the second assist, the hockey assist there.
He got their attention, that's for sure.
I mean, look, Muskegon was pressing right from the get-go. Everybody was marked. There was not an inch to give, and that high pressure that they gave right there, I think equated to that goal there.
Ball comes back down on goal, and this is Lofgren with it. Kicks it back out to Alayo, a little behind kick to Schmidt. Schmidt now gets it back to Brandon Edwards. Edwards works it down. Hazelvik battling against Diaz. Hazelvik has it in the corner, and Perez makes a save. Here's the kick, and that's going to be blocked out in front. Pill has it for Muskegon, goes back. Hurwitz battling him. Lofgren dumps it down. This is Hazelvik and some pushing going on. Looks like we have a foul call.
Yeah, you had Diaz there. That was holding a little bit on him, and I don't know if it felt threatened or what, but foul. It's not that dangerous of a territory, so not that bad of a foul.
This is Cesar Alayo with a kick blocked out in front. Ball being worked at in the corner, and back come the Raptors. Schmidt playing some defense there, comes out to Hurwitz. Hurwitz, one of the veterans on this team. And now stolen away by Pill. Taylor Pill Drops it back to Alayo. Oh, blocked by Hurwitz. Alayo comes out. Here comes Hurwitz. Hurwitz around the side. Oh, he's taken down by Alayo. Alayo's saying it's, oh, and they're going to give him a blue card, so that's going to be a 2-minute penalty. Muskegon will be shorthanded for 2 minutes at the 13:38 mark of this first half.
It's hard to see. Alayo had somebody on the far side that he could have just dumped the ball off to, but he decided to try to thread a needle and got himself in trouble, and that's where that blue came from.
Alayo not happy. He actually went back to his bench. He forgot that he had to go to the sin bin, the penalty box here for 2 minutes. Well, let's see if Muskegon can hold off this 2-minute penalty. We saw the last game here, they had a 5-minute penalty that they killed.
That's impressive.
This is Horwitz over right side now to Rojas. Rojas already 1 goal on the night for the Raptors. Rojas and Hurwitz kicking it back and forth. Rojas puts it off the glass, comes out to Dancer. Dangerous man to Hurwitz. Hurwitz now works it over. Back to Hurwitz. Over the corner shot. Oh, off the goalpost. Rojas has it again. That was close. Hurwitz now back over to Rojas. Rojas kicks it over to Dancer. Dancer works it down in the corner. Dancer gets it back. Over to Rojas.
Muskegon staying pretty composed.
This is Hurwitz. Hurwitz changes direction. Comes back. Oh, nice footwork by the veteran. Gets it to Dancer.
Yes.
Dancer goes down, and here's Pill. He's got Cody Loss breaking, and Loss is going to have it. Muskegon a shorthanded opportunity here as he is in the corner. Loss is. Gets it to Pill. Pill cranks up, shoots. Oh, it's a face save by Perez. That's getting your head in the game.
That was a rocket there by Pill.
Yeah, down to 45 seconds left in this power play. Muskegon had probably the best scoring chance on the power. He's shorthanded.
Yeah.
Here comes Hurwitz. Down to the final 35 seconds. Passes over to Rojas off the glass. Comes over here to the right side, back to Rojas. Rojas to Hurwitz. We're down to 27 seconds left. Rojas down in the corner to number 15. That is Isis, I believe. Islas, I should say. Up to Rojas. Rojas kicked away by Densmore. Here comes the goalie, Perez out. Perez slides and kicks it back down in the Muskegon zone. That was a
great awareness by Perez.
Yes,
there.
It was. Here comes Hurwitz. Oh, it's blocked out in front nicely by Pill, and Lofgren flags it down, and Muskegon has killed off the penalty here. Good job on the penalty kill. Coming out of the box is Lyle, and now here comes Hurwitz. Hurwitz over in the corner. Kicks it back to Hurwitz. Hurwitz, nice move there, and shot out in front. Nice block out in front between Edwards and Densmore. And now we have Aquindo with it. Now it's lost, and here comes the breakout for Muskegon.
Some tired bodies in there looking to get off there for Muskegon.
Edwards to Alayo, puts it right
nice.
on, and Perez is there with a save. Boy, ever since that first header's come in there, old Perez has been pretty solid.
Yeah, he has.
Hasn't let a bad goal by.
No.
And now here comes Mendez. He's got 2 goals on the night. Shoots it off the boards, follows it off the chest. And now it's kicked back to Dutcher. Or not Dutcher, that's Spies, and a nice block out in front there. And now we have a battle for it. This is number 11. That's Maliki for the Raptors. Maliki works it up. Now gets it back with 10:35 left. Rojas went down.
Yeah, Spies got called for one a little bit late there on the challenge.
So Raptors will have the ball here. Pass down in the corner. Comes over here, near side. Back out to number 4. That is Rukakaiza. Battling for it now is Maliki. Just stolen away by Mendez. Mendez has it stolen back. And now he just a little bicycle kick. Tries to get over to Flores. Flores trying to knock it down. And gets it to Cody Loss. Loss kind of couldn't quite get enough on it, but does get it back to Howard, who in turn gets it back to Lofgren.
Mendez does a great job of using his size when he's in challenges, and it's not dirty at all. He knows he's a bigger body and can use it really well.
And this is Dutcher trying to come in for the interception. This is Howard battling with number 14. That's Davis. Howard and Davis going at it.
Foul there on Davis.
9:41 left here in this first half. 4-3, the Muskegon Risers with the lead. It's been trading goal night here.
Yeah.
Muskegon trying to break that trend, see if they can put one in here. This is Dutcher. Dutcher working right side. Has that nice little patented move off the boards. Comes out to Hazovic. Shoots. Oh, it's blocked out in front. Nice block there. And back come the Raptors. Down in the corner. Edwards running for it. He and number 12. That's Dancer going at it. Dancer comes away with it. Now they'll reset, the Raptors will. Works it down, intercepted by Edwards. Oh, and Edwards goes down, pushed that from behind. That's going to be a foul on number 16. That would be Webb, Jordan Webb, I do believe.
Timely foul there by Webb, though, because I think the Muskegon had some numbers going forward there.
Right. You know, Edwards not the biggest guy in the world, but boy, he really sacrifices his body, doesn't he?
He does. He's a fun person to watch play, and you know, when he was in that penalty kill there, you know, good things are going to happen when you got him out there.
This is Perez, has it for the Raptors. Kicks it down, and it's a header back by Pill. Up to Hazovic. Hazovic knocks it down, and he's going to kick it back to Loss, and Loss says, okay, let's reset here as the line changes. Gets it over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe back to Loss. 8:33 left. Risers up 4-3. Taylor Pill. Patient set here for Muskegon. This is Loss. Over to Keefe. Looks like the Raptors starting to apply a little pressure here now.
Yeah.
Comes Elisle. Elisle, nice move by him. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Back comes up to Angelo Aquindo. Aquindo with a goal tonight for the Raptors. It's over here to Dancer. Jonah Dancer. Being worked down by Pill. Dumps it down. Lofgren kicks it back out. And Pill tries a header. Missed him. Back Cody Loss is down. And it comes back to Diaz. Diaz, nice move by Diaz. And he's going to kick it back here to number 11. That is Malike. Right on goal to Lofgren.
Raptors are really trying to slip that ball in behind that last defender there and try to find those angles.
Gets it up to Mike Schmidt. Schmidt with it, kicks it back. Elisle has it. Brandon Edwards back out there as well for Muskegon. Over to Dinsmore. Dinsmore up to O'Keefe. O'Keefe working left side to Schmidt. Tried to get it back to O'Keefe. And now it's blocked by O'Keefe. Stays in the attack zone for Muskegon. Schmidt battling for it, and back now comes the Raptors. This is going to be Rojas with it. Rojas dumping it down. Trying to work at his, we got Edwards and Diaz going at it. Comes away to Elisle. Elisle has a block out in front. Nice block there by number 13. That was Aquindo. Comes on goal. Lofgren has it out to O'Keefe. To Edwards, to Elisle. Cesar knocks it down, trying to get Edwards breaking in. Goes off, I guess, I thought, yeah, that did go into the crowd, didn't it?
It did.
So 6 minutes and 40 seconds left, so there will be a timeout on the floor here with the Muskegon Risers hanging on here to a 4-3 lead. So I guess your thoughts here, Dylan, on this game so far?
Yeah, good way to come out from the Risers. They got that quick goal. Has been settled in. You know, I don't think that Lofgren has seen much action, which is always good when your keeper's not, you know, too busy in the back. You know, still got to keep pressing. You know, I think that 3-goal lead, that 4-goal lead, is one of those in indoor soccer that it's not impossible to come by, but it's something that makes it a lot difficult on the Raptors here. So,
well, after their last timeout, Coach Vollmer again pretty animated here, but his speech at that time was to really be aggressive, and after the last timeout, Muskegon did come out with some aggression, and it led to a goal. So again, very animated.
Yeah, he must be seeing something that you know should be working that the guys aren't doing. So it looks like they're all receptive though of what he just said.
So we'll see if they come out aggressive here again. Very entertaining game, and the crowd keeps coming in.
It's packed in here.
I believe, not sure what this revamped Trinity Health Arena holds, but I think it must be in the neighborhood of a couple of thousand, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Risers have been drawing. I think Matt Schmidt, he'll tell us at halftime when he comes up as our guest, but I think he said they're getting about 1,100 a game, something like that.
That's good.
Yeah, 1,000.
And like we saw before the game, there's a lot of kids coming to watch, and you love that when you can bring the youth in.
They come down here, got the restaurants going. Have dinner and a soccer game breaks out, right?
Lots of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Lots of things happen in Muskegon.
Yeah. Ball kicked up into the netting by Flores. So what do we got? 6 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first half. 4-3, Muskegon on top. It's going to be Dancer. Will be in position to square it up here.
It looks like they got a 3-man wall again and putting 2 people behind to kind of watch the post and watch those slip outs.
And a kick up high and missed there by Quindo. All the way back. Dancer has to go for it, and he's going to kick it down to Perez. Perez back to Dancer. Dancer works it over left side. Tries to work it down to Akindo. And now we have a battle for it. This is Mendez trying to battle with, I believe that's Webb. Gets it out here to number 6, Orozco. Orozco now to Rojas. Ronaldo Rojas.
And very organized by the Risers. And honestly, even for the Raptors, they're being very patient with their attack and really trying to find the best opportunity and not trying to force anything.
Perez kicks it up. And this is Orozco battling for it, and then he's going to leave it there for Quindo. Quindo back to Rojas, so reset again. Webb with it. Webb brings it up, kicks it right on goal, and nice save there by Lofgren. Lofgren fires it back. He's got Flores in the attack zone, and Flores wanted a foul, didn't get it. Probably a good thing the players aren't calling fouls, or there'd be probably a foul every transition.
There would not be a lot of play being had. Lofgren with that nice save there. I believe he was an all-state keeper too. I want to say he was a second-team all-state keeper, which means you're a top 3-4 keeper in the state of Michigan, which is a lot to say for his skill set.
And now he dumps it down in the corner, a header there by I believe that was Adebayo. Now another header over here, and it's going to come all the way out. Over to Adebayo. Adebayo now working on Dutcher. Dutcher working on him. Shoots right on goal. And Lofgren says, hey, look what I found.
It's a good angle cut. When you're a keeper, you want to see them being pushed out to those corners, though, because that window of opportunity to score just gets smaller and smaller as you get closer to that corner.
Shot and another save by Lofgren. He's going to dump it out, and it's intercepted by the Raptors. This is Dancer with it. It's going to kick it back into his own zone. Oh, here comes Densmore, and Densmore collides. No call either way. This is to Hazelvik, over to Schmidt. Oh, he just missed it off the post.
I love that the referee let them play there. That was awesome. Great officiating.
Gets it up to Akindo. Akindo shoots it off the glass, comes out. And now we're down to 4 minutes and 6 seconds left. In this first half, Muskegon up 4-3. Pass down to Adebayo. Back out to number 11. That is Maliki. Back over to number 4. That is Katakiwasa. I chewed that up that time. I was doing pretty good with that name for a minute. And now we work it over here left side now to number 13. That is Aquindo. Back to Edwards, and a foul is going to be called.
You're doing a good job with these names. It's tough.
Ruka Kikaiza. Ruka
Kiza.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, shot right on goal by Lofgren. Another shot. That one goes just a little bit high off the glass. Here comes Rojas working it over front to Dancer. Dancer shoots it. It's kicked away there by O'Keefe. Comes out, though, to Diaz. He shoots. A wide open net. And, man, what a clear there by O'Keefe. Holy
saved a goal. Saved an opportunity, at least.
Talk about having your goalies back, huh? And now kick down again. This one goes right on goal to Lofgren. Lofgren's going to fire it down, and it gets by a defender up to Alayo. 2-on-1 over to Mendez. Mendez shoots, and coming out was Perez. Nice save. Another shot by Mendez. That one will not go in. And back comes Diaz.
That was a great save by Perez.
Golden opportunity for Muskegon.
Yep.
And now we have Brandon Edwards battling for it. So Lyle comes away with it. Thanks to the work by Edwards there. To O'Keefe. O'Keefe up to Edwards. Edwards kicks it back to Pill. Boy, it'd be nice to see Edwards get rewarded for a goal. He's such a hard worker.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, going down is Alayo, and there's going to be a foul.
Lyle did not like that at all.
No,
yeah,
he wants a blue card.
I think he's got a case there. That was he had his man beat, and that was just a blatant foul at the end. So, yeah, I agree with you with the Edwards statement about getting a goal. You look back at that huge goal that he had in the playoffs last year, and what a crazy moment that was. And he's the type of player that can provide that.
Down to 2:28 left. Muskegon still up 4-3. Dumps it down. Alayo working down there against two Raptors. And now it's a reverse kick. It's going to come out to O'Keefe. O'Keefe now working the boards. Looking for a little bit of room. Some tight defense there by the Raptors.
Yeah.
This is Pill working it over to Mendez. Mendez, pushed aside there by Dancer. Dancer comes back 3-on-2 here. Gets it back over here left side to Webb. Webb shoots and scores. Great work between Dancer and Webb. And Webb finishes it off to tie this one at 4 apiece at the 2:01 mark.
You said it. That assist there from Dancer was a beautiful ball. It's hard to put that ball with perfect weight right on the foot. It's like hitting a receiver in stride that's coming across the field. It's the same exact thing, except you're doing it with your feet. And he put it right on the money.
2 minutes left in this first half. We're tied at 4. Going down is Densmore, and there will be a foul. And maybe what is the protocol for a blue? There's a ton of fouls called, but not always a blue card. Shot.
Yeah, it just depends on the severity of the foul. I know that you reach a certain amount of fouls per half, I believe, then there's an automatic blue card that goes out. But I don't think either of those teams have reached that yet. I want to say 6 or 7 is the look, kind of like in basketball, you're getting the bonus right at 7. But I don't think they're up there. But yeah, if there was a severe foul, then
Merker to Dinsmore. It came back to him, and he just airmailed it. Dinsmore did. Golden opportunity there again.
Yeah, getting good looks at the risers up top. Can't ask for anything more.
No. Down to 1:28 left here. 4-4 is the score as we're coming up on the final minute of play here in the first half. Here come the Raptors back. Working over left side. That is the number 14. That's Davis going down. Now he kicks it back over here to Isles.
Yeah, things are getting a little heated. A little push in the back there by Davis. And look who's right in the action there is Edwards.
Yeah. When bodies go flying, he's usually right in the thick of things. 1:04 left. This is Lofgren. Lofgren comes out, and he's going to dump it down. Schmidt has it. And
3 lines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, that was about as close as you could get. But
yeah, I think he was thinking that Schmidt was going to come up a little bit. There was a little bit of miscommunication there. But
so now Raptors will have it. 1:02 left here in the first half. John Russell, Dylan Darga, Bill Mann working the dials and switches over here for us. Shot. Nice block out in front by Dutcher. Here comes Howard kicking it down. And it's going to come back on goal to Perez. That was Schmidt trying to keep it in, but Pill has it. Pill now gets it over to Hazelvik. Hazelvik out front. Nice block there. Nice save.
That was a great find there by Pill.
And then Perez making the save to deny him. And now we have Dutcher battling with Abadayo.
I think the Raptors were thinking that might have been an obstruction there, but it probably could have gone either way, honestly.
36.5 seconds left, tied here at 4 apiece. Trinity Health Arena, CatchMark SportsNet, great to have you along. Kicks it down in the corner. And this is Mendez with it. Down to the final 28 seconds left. Back down to Lyle. Lyle over to Howard. Howard's going to kick it down, try to work it down to Hazelvik. Hazelvik has to come back out for it. Going to be in the corner. Hazelvik now has it. Hazelvik kicks it across, tried to get it through the crease, but another save there by Perez. And this is Lyle down to the final 10 seconds. Here comes Diaz. Diaz back. Oh, almost going to be a 2-on-1, but Rojas got wiped out. And now Diaz is all by his lonesome. And now Diaz goes down. And that is the end of quarter number 2. It's halftime. So we have halftime here. And the score is tied at 4 apiece. So a little bit of bodies flying around there. Maybe a little bit of diving taking place.
There's a little bit of that showmanship here.
See if you can't get that Academy Award. You never know.
Yep.
The official might call it.
Officials meeting with the Raptors coach right now.
Yeah, Raptors wants to plant the seed maybe for the second half, huh?
There's always that. Absolutely, it's part of the game.
And now they are going to accompany them to the locker room right now as we are at halftime here at the Trinity Health Arena. And we are deadlocked at 4 apiece here. As we said, coming into this game, you had the Raptors in, it's a 4-team division. The Iowa Demon Hawks in first place at 6-3. Rochester Lancers at 5-1 in second place. And the Iowa Raptors at 4-1 in third place. And then the Muskegon Risers at 1-8 in last place. The Risers averaging 55 goals and giving up 83, so they'd be a minus 28. But again, it's they're giving the Raptors everything they want here tonight.
Absolutely, I would say you couldn't tell by tonight, and look at some of those stats, but that was a great first half.
Exactly. It looks like we got Matt Schmidt sneaking in behind you there, Dylan. We can get him in here and have you transfer the changing of the headsets there. We got the changing of the headset ceremony. So
it was quick.
Yes, it was. You guys are getting that down pretty good.
Dylan's more efficient at that than Cal. Don't tell Cal.
There's many hours of practice that go into that.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like the baton and track.
Well, I'll tell you what, good to see you, my friend.
Thank you. Good to be up here. I'm on time, and last game I meant to be up here.
Well, it was your mom's birthday. You got to cut her a little slack.
Yeah, that, and then the last game had to make sure the referees got off the field okay.
Yeah, that happens every once in a while.
Yeah,
right?
controversial. So
let's talk about this year. Like I said, I'm broken record, and it sounds like I'm kind of a shill for you guys a little bit, but 1-8. This is not a 1-8 team. No. I mean, you're giving the Raptors everything they want here at 4-4. I mean, it's and this has been, I think, maybe with the exception of one game, I think in Iowa on the road, every game has been within just a couple of goals, really, hasn't it?
Yep, and that's what we signed up for, being in the MASL 2. I mean, you're connected to the leader in arena soccer with the major arena soccer league in the world, and the level of competition is fierce, and players are coming through this league to develop themselves and get a shot at a professional contract. And so just naturally, as the years go on and the system gets more established, the level of competition is going to improve, and we've continued to improve, and everybody else in the league has improved as well, which is why we're seeing very close competitive games. And such as sports at times, a bounce here or call there, and you're on the wrong side of it. But we're really pleased with how the team's progressing and just the overall product that's coming on display here week in and week out in Trinity Health Arena for the fans.
Give us kind of a little look behind the scenes here a little bit. I'm always intrigued by kind of the game within the game, and you've got a whole game on a different level of trying to build a team, trying to secure players. Now you have a working agreement with the Milwaukee Wave of the MASL, and they've been kind enough to bring us a few players this year. How does that all work out? I mean, obviously you got some communication with them, and is it a case of maybe they got some players that say, hey, these guys could kind of use some more, maybe they can get some more playing time with you? Is that pretty much what that means?
Yeah, and it's a relationship business like everything else, and we've had opportunities to get players here who had a good experience from outside of Muskegon, Grand Rapids area. And our core group is, I would say, 2/3 of the team to 3/4 of the team are local players.
Yep.
And then the rest are coming from all over the country. And how we get those players from all over the country is it just takes one, really, to have a good experience because good players know other good players. And we commit to doing things right here. And players talk, and suddenly our coaching staff is getting contacted by not only players but coaches from around the league as well in the Major Arena Soccer League, looking to get guys experience in a similar environment, right? Like, it's not just the level of play, it's also being able to deal with all of the noise and the crowd that is around it. I mean, you hear the word practice All-American all the time. If somebody can do it in practice, that's fine,
sure.
But professional coaches want to see if a player can handle the environment in the stage. So this gives those opportunities to players from around the country.
We talk about this fine facility here at Trinity Health, certainly one of the best in the area. But the reality is you have to share this arena, share it with some partners, the Muskegon Lumberjacks, who are a hockey team, and the Ironmen, which means, I'm assuming, come practice time during the week or whatever, you probably aren't going to put out the floor here on this. You got to go someplace else, which is a whole different. I mean, we talked about the advantage that you may have at home here with this being such a large-sized arena. But when you're practicing at a different sized arena, does it kind of negate the advantage to a certain extent, or?
Oh, I think you're in practice. You're working on more situations, so okay. I think the size of the field is a little bit less relevant. I mean, I would equate it to like football and the red zone offense.
Right.
You're working on a specific part of the field, whether it's power play, penalty kill. Working on different patterns with player movements, so that can kind of be in a more controlled space. And we have great partnerships with, Sport House and Shoreline Soccer in Norton Shores that we practice at, and Soccer Zone over in Grand Rapids to kind of give, like I mentioned, some guys are in Muskegon, other guys are towards Grand Rapids, right. So it gives a good balance of training each week. And then obviously still an advantage because our players are used to playing in front of a big crowd, and they ought not get a lot of butterflies at this point and should be able to handle the pressure and familiar with the bounces and how the boards work and all that kind of stuff. But we are facing teams now who are playing in the same kind of arenas, right? So that's an advantage of being in the MASL pyramid, the Major Arena Soccer League pyramid, is they've continued to set standards and expectations not only for the Major League but for the developmental league in the MASL 2 that's right underneath it. So now you're starting to see, kind of coming full circle, more competitive divisions and teams coming together. And, we looked at the schedule and there's no real game that you can say, yep, that's going to be a win, even at home. Because teams love coming here and playing here. And occasionally you'll see a handful of MASL guys, professional guys, that are down on an off weekend because they've heard this environment's great and they want to play. So we're playing against the top, talent in the country at times, and which is, again, it's great for our players. They get a chance to see what they're made of, and then the fans get to see the best possible show on the turf as well.
Kind of a work in progress too. I mean, really a revamped league for you this year to play here. As you look ahead to, let's not worry about the 5-year thing. Let's look to next year. Do you foresee this same setup next year with these same 4 teams, or is there going to be some coming and going?
Yep. I would say at a minimum this. We do know of 2 teams that are coming into the division next year that I can't release until the league does. But this is, it's like anything else, right? The commissioners in the Major Arena Soccer League and the MASL 2, they're it's like renovating a house, and you have an idea of the type of people that you want to buy the house. Mm-hmm. They're really doing a very good job of making sure that it's built the right way, that it's got a certain high quality look and experience, so that they're attracting the right partners coming in to the league. So we've done a really good job of maybe isolating some teams that nothing against them personally, but maybe they just weren't the right fit operationally. And now we're starting to see teams like the Demon Hawks and the Raptors and the Lancers, and then a couple of others that'll come in next year who are of the same mindset and business acumen off the field, as well as, you know, the wherewithal to put a competitive product together on it. So it's interesting because it's a unique industry. Typically, you're just worrying about your business, right? Your vendors putting something together to provide a product or a service. In this industry, you're also relying on, you know, 3 or 4 others to be able to do the same thing.
Right.
And it's great when it works together. And I like, we've been in this league, John. I think this is our 6th or 7th year.
Yeah.
And the vision was there. You could tell things were coming together, but it was a matter of getting the right operators and the right ownership groups in place to work together.
Right.
A guy named Soccer Sam out in Rochester, the diehard indoor soccer and outdoor soccer people will know that name. I mean, he back in the 90s, they were, you know, 20,000 people at outdoor soccer games in Rochester before the MLS, and just when the MLS had started. So we've got legends in this league that we can rely on. The San Diego Sockers have won, like, you know, they've been around since the 70s, and they have a team in the MASL 2 as well because of the value that this league has. And it speaks a ton to where this league's going when you've got people like that involved. And you may not know this name, but viewers certainly would. Ronaldinho, the Brazilian superstar, really when I was growing up, he recently partnered up with some investors and is putting a team in Las Vegas in the major league. So you kind of look at it from a business perspective, and the stability, the investment there makes a ton of sense. The ability to get the right people around it, it makes the soccer go that much smoother, right? Like these players, I think they can really sense when they're on the field playing against one another that they're part of something that is continuing to build momentum. I talked to Steve Merker, number 17 on our team. Steve, I don't know if you know this, he's 45 years old. He's been playing indoor soccer since he can, you know, remember. But he comes in from Utica City and another major arena league team, and he was telling us all about how those guys were watching our games and how impressed they are. And he's just saying, man, this indoor's about to take off. I can tell just how it's being built. So a little long-winded, but I just get really passionate about how what we're doing here is starting to we're starting to get more people on the same page, which it's motivating.
Yeah, so. to watch that grow. And, you know, we've talked before about how you were a one-man operation, and now you're kind of getting in where you're getting some more people, so it's not 24/7 necessarily for you. Still a lot of work, obviously, but, you know, something that, you know, as this team progresses and stays competitive, tries to stay in that upper echelon, I think what's really a feather in your cap is, sure, you've got the players from outside that come in, but as you said, you got that core of maybe half a dozen guys that are right from this area. That speaks well of the soccer in this area, doesn't it? That they're able to compete at this level, right?
And you saw how long that youth soccer line was. I mean, it stretched almost all the way down the field.
Sure.
I would venture to guess that a handful of those kids are going to be out here playing in the Risers jerseys in 5-10 years, right? And that's the really fun part about it. As you invest in the sport in your local community, you don't know where it's going to come from, when, but that's an added bonus to be able to have a kid come on the team that used to be a fan growing up. And I think a handful of these guys, we're not quite, I mean, we've been around 8 years now, so we're kind of getting to that point, but it's going to be really neat to see when that happens.
Well-attended game here tonight, and we've talked about it before. I mean, just the venue here, you got 2 big-time restaurants that really anchor this, great concessions, and, you know, you come in, we see the kids, we see the adults, family entertainment. You're downtown, Muskegon's revitalized. Hey, you're down on a Friday, Saturday night in town, come on in, maybe get a bite to eat, and say, oh, hey, there's a soccer game going on. I mean, that kind of draws you in, but now you're seeing the actual product here, and people are coming back for the soccer more and more, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think, we're standing on the shoulders of giants a little bit, John. Like, we got, the timing was a real blessing when we started this, and there was a ton of momentum already in place at the city level and entrepreneurs taking risks with, like you said, restaurants and investing in renovating the arena and getting a convention center downtown and a couple of breweries and all of the restaurants that are down Western Ave, and then the marketing that the city and the county are doing. And leveraging the different resources. We just want to be a part of that. We want to be a force for good, as a sports team really ought to be in its community, represent all the good that's happening, and the positive values along the way. So,
and we've talked before about how up close and personal it is. I mean, that's some sports can't be like hockey. You got the glass up, so it's a little bit more impersonal. But here, the players are high-fiving the kids, and I mean, and you really encourage that sort of a thing, don't you?
Yeah, it's an intimate setting, and I mentioned the San Diego Sockers last year when they came in for the Final Four. One of their assistant coaches who had been with the team for over 20 years said that this is the best environment he's ever seen for indoor soccer, and that's not something that you take for granted or take lightly. So we're really, as we're building this thing, recognizing how fortunate we are to be here, and it's been a real blessing. So
I've told you got to convert here. I was a football, basketball guy.
I know.
I fell in love with this. If I wasn't calling this, I would be buying a ticket and coming in here. So I'll tell you what, it says a lot. Fantastic. No, thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
I remember having you on 10 years ago on the radio show, and this was all just a concept. But boy, brother, you have brought it a long way.
Thank you. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate it.
You betcha. Take care. Keep it going, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, that is Matt Schmidt, CEO of the Muskegon Risers. It all started with a dream here. He had no team. He said, I'm going to bring soccer in here. Kid that played over at Reese Puffer, played walk-on at University of Michigan.
Yeah.
And that tells you something about his tenacity, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, especially if you can walk onto a D1 program. He went into the Final Four, too, at Michigan.
Yeah, he's a guy that you're not going to really bet against, are you?
No.
Well, this has been very, very entertaining. We are tied at 4 apiece here, Dylan. Very, very impressed. Nice crowd, so it's a good show for the home crowd. And I guess maybe your thoughts, first of all, from a coaching perspective on the first half and what you look for in the second half here.
I think when Muskegon has played fast, played very direct, and that's when they've had their best opportunities. And we saw a couple of those opportunities towards the end of that second quarter there. Just some really nice saves by Perez in the net. But they got to continue that. If you're Coach Vollmer, leave everything on the pitch right now, and deliver a nice win for the home fans today.
All right, Muskegon will have it as we start this second half, tied at 4. Raptors kicking it back now. Abadayo gets it over here left side to Dancer. Back to Abadayo, dumps it down for Dancer. Loss getting over there to defend the Dancer, and Loss comes away with it. Cody. Up to Mendez. Mendez kicks it free to Cody Loss. He's got Flores on the left side. Now comes all the way back on goal to Perez. Raptors bringing the ball up the pitch here. Down in the corner, Webb's got 1 goal already. Oh, he goes down on his own. I don't think he got pushed by Dutcher, did he? He just went down on his own,
Looks like a little bit soft there, but, anytime you see that foul there that's close to the boards like that, that's a dangerous spot, though.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, the dynamics of indoor soccer, man. I mean, you got you carom off the boards, carom off the glass. I mean, it's like a game of caroms, isn't it?
Absolutely.
This is Rojas' shot. Oh, nice block out in front by a combination of Flores and Edwards. Just impressed by this Muskegon team. Like I said, 1-8 does not tell the story at all of this team.
No, not at all.
Here's Alayo. Alayo down in the corner. Puts it right on goal. Perez there, another save. And this is Diaz with a header. Gets it up to Hazelvik. Hazelvik kicks it back, trying to get it down to Alayo.
I don't envy the job of a goalkeeper.
No. This is Alayo now. Muskegon, Hazelvik goes down. Hazelvik gets up, looks at the official, but the ball comes right back at him. And now, Diaz goes. He gets caught between Hazelvik and Alayo. And so Diaz sacrifices the body. 13:35 left here in this third quarter. We're tied at 4. Here's Dancer. 13 goals on the season. He's got 1 tonight. A little reverse kick and comes back out to Merker.
This is where Muskegon needs to push.
Merker, the veteran, heard Matt Schmidt say in his 40s, man, Talk about being in shape, huh?
Oh, jeez.
This is hey, you gotta get your shoes on there, Dylan.
I'm sitting here at 37 thinking I'm really tired watching this game. So
hey, you still
good
got
for
it.
him.
You still got some time. Get back in there, right?
Yeah. My men's over 30 league is just about the right pace for me.
Here comes the Raptors now. This is number 11. That's Maliki. Back to Dancer. Dancer tries to work it out to Rudika Kaiser. Rudika Kaiser now. Oh, nice move by him.
Good move.
And a 3-on-2 over here in the corner to Webb. Webb's one goal on that. Oh, getting back defensively there was Alayo. Now Lofgren cleans it up, gets it out to Hazelvik.
Lofgren's got the right idea. He is just looking to push that ball. As soon as he gets it, he's looking where his outlets are, see if he can get a fast break. And I think that really plays into Muskegon's skill set that they have.
This is O'Keefe over to O'Donnell, and a save right on goal by Perez. Boy, they had the idea there.
Perez again coming up big in net for the Raptors.
This is Pill working it back over to Cody Loss. Loss now works it down to Eldoni Mendez. Eldoni looking to kick it back over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe working right side. Muskegon trying to set something up here. O'Keefe puts it out. Oh, blocked out in front. Nice block, man. Ruka Kaiser gets his head in the way of that one. And now we have a battle for it. Donnie wants a flag. He wants a blue card, but he's probably not going to get it.
It's going to be tough for anybody that's got is right-footed here. So I don't know who's a lefty here for Muskegon. You're not working with a lot of space. Yeah, I'll probably just drop it back here. Yeah, that's probably a safe bet.
And he does to Dinsmore. Brandon Dinsmore. 11:39 left here in this third quarter. Coming back for it's Denmore and Edwards. Going to get it back to Lofgren. Yeah, Lofgren, you can just tell, gaining confidence each and every game.
Yep. A bit dispossessed there, but that's okay.
Will Davis now gets it back over to Jordan Webb. Webb with a goal tonight, and it's blocked out there by Brandon Edwards, and back comes Coco Flores. Coco with it, works it over to Dinsmore. Dinsmore kicks it up into the corner. Flores there, little bicycle. Oh, that's so close. Hit the goalpost and had the rebound, and Perez makes the save there. Oh,
what a strike by Flores.
Man, he is just fun to watch. Like I said, things are going to happen when he's on the floor. Really a fan favorite, and you can see why. And now you have Orozco being baffled by Dinsmore comes all the way down here to Islas. Islas over in the corner. That's Dutcher trying to cut off the angle shot. Score! Out front. Nice work there by Islas as he jumps on the back of
Adebayo.
Thank you. Adebayo, who scores a goal for the Raptors at the 10:41 mark.
Pretty composed finish there. That was a nice finish there by Adebayo.
So that makes the score now 5-4. I believe that is the Raptors' first lead of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it is. So now Muskegon having to play a little bit of catch-up here, down by 1. Here comes Diaz working it over here to Dancer. Dancer back over right. Oh, nice save out front by Lofgren. Oh, great save on number 14. That was Will Davis. Whew.
That's great 1-2 touch soccer there by the Raptors. That ball got played out wide to the right, and they found the open person back on the left. And caught the risers watching.
Now here comes Dancer on the attack. Lyle calling him kind of out of net to help out. Shot put up over the goal there. And now we have Dancer trying to kick it out of trouble. Up to Davis. Right there, though, is Muskegon's Dinsmore. Back out to Alayo. Cesar Alayo. Working left side to Dinsmore. Kicks it into the attack zone, but stolen away there by Dancer. Dancer comes back. Fancy footwork to Diaz. Diaz is caught between two Muskegon risers. Stolen by Hazelvik. And a foul. And now the official going to talk to Hazelvik. Somebody screaming for a blue card from the Raptors, but I don't see a blue card coming out yet. But I'll tell you what, Hazelvik getting a stern talking to, isn't he?
Yeah, he had a couple late challenges there. You can tell he's getting a little bit frustrated. It's probably good to go and cool off a little bit, because that's the last thing that this game needs, is to get chippy like it just did.
You know, you have to give the officials some credit there too, don't you? Because, you know, he kept his head in there. I mean, sure, you could probably blue card him, but
Yep.
you know, hey, I'm just going to talk to him here and settle him down, right?
Yeah, the officials have done a brilliant job tonight of keeping a good balance of keeping the flow of the game, and sometimes they can take over or dictate how the game is going, and they've done a great job of letting these guys play, but also be very fair to one another.
This is Raptors with it. This is Quindo working it over in the corner to Islas. That is David Islas. Over off the glass, up front, and another whistle. And it's going to be left there, and Lofgren will come out for it. And he's going to kick it over to Pill. Taylor Pill, leading scorer for the Risers. 9 goals on the season. Right on his heels, though, is Flores with 8. This is Pill kicking it down to Mendez. Mendez working it over. Nice move by Aldoni. Down to Pill. Pill now kicks it. Nice save by Perez, who comes out. Cuts off the angle. Out to Dutcher. Dutcher off the chest.
It is fun to watch him play.
Yeah. And there's a trip by Mendez, and there's a blue card. And Mendez is going to go. So Muskegon's going to have going to be shorthanded again. They killed off 1 2-minute penalty in the first half. Now they got another one.
Yeah, as soon as that happened, I saw Edwards get right back on the field there.
Yeah.
You know he's going to be in there for this penalty kill.
All right, now you don't want to fall 2 goals down. So this is an important 2 minutes for Muskegon. Rojas over, back up to number 6. That is Orozco. Orozco and Rojas. Orozco working middle of the pitch, back over to Orozco. Over here now to Dancer. Always dangerous. Orozco down in the corner. Back to Rojas, to Orozco, to Dancer. Rojas working it in a little bit closer each time. Shot, angle off. Oh, couldn't quite get it to the man Abadeo in the slot there. This is Dancer. Working over to Rojas. Got 1:13 left in the power play. Right on goal. Oh, no, nice save there by Pill. And now it rolls free to Lofgren. Pill doing a good job getting his body in front of that to block. Now comes down to Perez, and Perez says, I'll take it, and kicks it back out to Orozco.
It's good penalty kill so far by the Risers.
Down to 50 seconds left. Risers trail by 1. This is Dancer in the corner, and comes out and comes back to Dancer. Bodies all over the place. As we got Pill colliding with Adebayo, and Pill is still down.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. Both are kind of lobbying for the call, and I know that Adebayo doesn't like that at all, but yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
So Pill now is getting help to his feet. I'll tell you, one thing that I've noticed in indoor soccer is you will see a player look like he's absolutely destroyed. He goes off, and next thing you know, he's running 90 miles an hour in just a few seconds.
That's not just indoor soccer. That is the game of soccer sometimes.
33 seconds left in this power play for the Raptors. This is Rojas over to Dancer. Dancer trying to get position now, kicks it down in the corner, comes back to Rojas, shoots. Oh, nice save. And another shot. Oh, off the goalpost. That one's by Dancer. Dancer has it again. Dancer kicks it down over here to Orozco. Down to 12 seconds in the power play. Dancer, Orozco puts it off the middle there. And this is Pill trying to just clear it, but can't quite do it. The penalty is expired. Here's Dancer. Dancer now trying to get a shot on goal over to Orozco.
Good penalty kill there.
Yeah. Muskegon survived that. Now they got to get cleared out of their net. Now we have a collision there, and Mike Schmidt has it. Down in the corner, trying to get it down to Aldani Mendez. And Aldani, he'll battle you too, won't he?
Yeah, he will. He said he does a great job of shielding that ball.
Gets it out. And back comes number 13. This is Quindo. Quindo trying to work through two Raptors or two Risers, and is kicked out by Howard. Nice block there.
That thing was coming in hot out off that. That guy up there had to duck pretty quick.
6:06 left here in this third period. 5-4. The Raptors leading the Muskegon Risers. John Russell along with Dylan Darga, our resident soccer expert, coach in the area, and we have the timeout, the mandatory timeout here in the third quarter as now Coach Vollmer wants to have a word or two with the official. So
looks like both coaches have pled their case with the officials. So
yeah, Vollmer had said what he had to say, and they wound up. Now he's going to go back to his team. Bill Mann working a excruciating week this week. He was with us for basketball, and he's got. I think he was everything I was involved with plus more. What did we did 2 basketball games this week. Yeah, but 2 basketball games. Got a soccer game. You're going to be back here for the Ironman tomorrow night. Man,
you guys are busy. You guys are real busy.
This guy, I don't know how he does it. All the equipment, making all the switches. All I got to do is plug in the headsets and talk. So I got it easy.
Very important job as well. This has been a great game so far.
It has. So take us into the huddle with Coach Vollmer. What's he telling?
He said Muskegon has sat back a little bit, and I don't know if it's tired legs or what it is, but when they've been their best, they've gotten out quick in transition. They've gotten numbers forward.
Yeah.
And they've caught the Raptors kind of on their heels with that transition. So, if they still got something in the tank, I think that's how you string it together. Where they're not great is sitting back and just kind of lulling the other team to sleep and hoping they make a mistake, because that hasn't really gotten them far.
No, really hasn't. So now the official talking again to Vollmer. This is a different official, so not sure what that's all about, but
he's got to make all voices heard.
Yes, I guess so.
By everybody.
Raptors will have it in the attack zone there. Gets it to Diaz. Diaz, stolen away by Alayo. Alayo comes up and looking for some help, so he dishes it back to Howard. Tyler Howard works it up to Flores. Flores back to Howard. Kicks it down in the corner. He's got Merker down there, the veteran. Gets around the boards and comes back on goal to Perez. Dancer battling for it. And now he's going to kick it out, and it's kicked back in up to Merker. Merker comes away to the Raptors now. No big possession here for either team. Merker trying to settle it down. Oh, Diaz comes from behind.
This is really got to stay pressed. Don't let him out.
And now this is Diaz getting it over to Dancer. Dancer working left side. Being watched closely over there. And there's Merker to clear it. Clears to Alayo. Back to Dinsmore. Dinsmore tries to get it up to Flores, but is intercepted by Davis. A little backwards pass to Davis. Davis to Dancer. Dancer, past Webb. Down in the corner to number 4. That's Ruka Kaiser. Ooh, and going down is Alayo. And now this is Howard. Howard trying to come back from Muskegon. He's going to kick it down. He's got Flores. Flores now kicks it off the glass over to Alayo. Alayo knocks it down, gets it to Dinsmore. Dinsmore back to Alayo. Alayo back to Cody Loss. And Dinsmore will come off, and Taylor Pill will come on.
That was a good find to find Flores deep there in the attacking zone.
4:20 left in this third period, 5-4. The Risers trailing the Raptors. Down in the corner, Flores getting position on his man, shoots right on goal, and that got in kind of behind to Perez, and he pulls it back.
Another great save by Perez.
Yeah. Tell you, Flores is just a magician. Here he comes again. Flores now coming out. Perez. Flores got the ball. Shoot. Oh, was and a wide open net to score. Finally.
Schmidt.
I think it was. You're right. Mike Schmidt with the goal for Muskegon to tie this one up.
It's redemption from the one. I think he had one earlier today that he thought he probably should have had. But that was great equalizer there from Schmidt.
all brought about by the hustle of Miguel Flores. Just got behind his defender there, was able to actually get a quality shot on goal, and it came out, and Schmidt was able to bang it home.
Yeah, at that point you just got to find the back of the net there, and Mike did a great job.
All right, we're tied at 5, 3:50 left in this one. And now this is Dutcher. Dutcher up to Hazelvik. Hazelvik he is surrounded by Raptors. Gets it back to Paler. Down to Dutcher. Dutcher kicks it down. A header there by Abadayo. And now Isla kicks it out. Oh, here comes Brandon Edwards. Brandon Edwards off the boards. Battling for it is Mendez.
Mendez just looks like a tough guy to guard 1v1 right there.
Not afraid to mix it up. Here comes Abadayo. Abadayo kicks it over right side. Oh, he had Rojas streaking down. Couldn't quite make the connection. Here comes Brandon Edwards. Brandon Edwards goes down, and Hazelvik is there. Edwards kicks it clear, but comes out to Orozco. 2:53 left here in this third quarter. We are tied at 5. This is Dancer. Dancer working left side. It's working on being worked on by 2 risers over there. That's Alayo, I think. It's either Alayo or Howard. I think it's Howard. And now it's coming back out. This is O'Keefe battling number 11, Malecki, with it. And it comes out to Maliki.
Maliki has some speed.
He does.
He had some great close down speed there.
Oh, this is Davis taking it away from O'Keefe. And now you have Howard kicking it midfield. And, just kicked it behind O'Keefe. And here comes Diaz. Diaz, nice block there by Howard. Howard pushes down Diaz, and no call.
Looked like he was taking a charge there.
I guess you're allowed 1 free push a game, apparently, right? Is that how that works? If the official doesn't see it.
Absolutely.
Here's Dancer. Dancer, and again, Howard playing some defense here. Trying to move them up. They got a 4-on-2 if they hurry. And now this is Howard down. All the way out was Perez to kick it clear. 5-5, 1:35 left.
I don't mind that foul there, because if he gets in behind him there, that's not a good situation.
We have 1:34 left in this game. Mendez, a couple of goals for the Muskegon Risers. Trying to see if he's the only 2-goal scorer there. Flores has a couple too, doesn't he?
Yep.
So 2 players on the verge of a hat trick. This is Webb for the Raptors. Being watched there. And it's Alayo.
Love this pressure here.
And he's behind Perez and scores. Alayo kept the pressure on, as you said, Dylan. And at the 117 mark of the third period, Cesar Alayo with the goal to make it 6-5.
Should get an extra goal there for the celebration too. Yeah. That was nice.
Boy, that was hard work paid off for Alayo there. Got in behind Perez. Kind of hard stop. I saw the wide open goal, and I didn't know if they were going to get it in there.
It's a tough angle there, too. I mean, you are looking at an open net, but you still have a small window that you've got to place that ball in.
Right. Ball is kicked down into the corner. This is Edwards battling for it. Comes out to Lofgren. Lofgren gets it back over to Pill, back to Lofgren. Lofgren kicks it out to Spies. Works it up to Merker, the wily veteran. And it's stolen away there by the Raptors. Spies kicks it out of bounds, goes off at him. We're down to 49 seconds left here in this third quarter. 6-5.
If I'm Muskegon, it's very important to bring this lead into the quarter. We've had 2 quarters now end in ties, and bringing it in and having that goal lead or a 2-goal lead would be very important.
Merker now trying to get it up. Hazelvik streaking down, but Perez will flag it down with 30 seconds left. Gets it to Dancer. Works it over right side. 23 seconds in this third quarter. Kicks it down into the Muskegon zone. That's going to be Lofgren going out for it. And he will leave it for Dutcher. 12 seconds. See if they got time for, got to make something happen quick here. That's Edwards kicking it down in the corner to Schmidt. Schmidt with a goal tonight. Schmidt with it. We're down to 2 seconds, and there's just a desperation shot. You know what? With 0.2 seconds left, so that was Dutcher just trying to airmail it. He didn't mean to have it go up in the rafters, but
that light got a dusting on it now, so I don't have to worry about that.
So that's how they clean these lights.
Yeah.
Huh? They just come in there with soccer balls and kick them off in it. I was wondering how that was done. There you go. Got 3 quarters in the books with the Muskegon Risers leading the Raptors by the score of 6-5. Do a little bit of a scoring summary here, kind of recap what we've had tonight. It all started 8 seconds into the game when Adoni Mendez took a header into the goal there and gave the the Risers a lead 1-0 over the Raptors at just 8 seconds in, 14:52. And then just a matter of seconds for the Raptors, they tied it with Rojas scoring a goal at 1 apiece. And then 3:58 mark, Miguel Flores got his first goal to make it 2-1. And then 2:44 had after having that 8-minute span pretty much between Rojas's goal and Flores' first goal, we started had a little back and forth here as Dancer scores at 2:44 to make it 2-2, and then Mendez scores at 2:27 to make it 3-2 Muskegon. Aquindo comes back with 41.4 seconds left in the first period to tie the game at 3, and that's where we ended the first period, tied at 3. Then the second period got underway at the where am I at here? Flores at the 14:37 mark scored his second goal to make it 4-3, and then Webb scored to make it 4-4 for the Raptors at the 10:41 mark of the third quarter. It was Abadayo to make it 5-4. That was the first lead that the Raptors had. Schmidt was able to score from Muskegon, 3:52 in the third quarter to tie it at 5, and then Cesar Alayo tipped it in here at 1:17 with 1:17 left in the third quarter to make it 6-5.
It's a big goal there at the end there to bring this finally. We get a quarter where we have one person leading, so it'll be interesting to see what Coach Vollmer is doing and what the Raptors are doing here. I think everybody got their admission entertainment for their admission ticket today, because this has been an entertaining one.
This might be the biggest crowd I saw this season.
Yep.
Kind of goes to figure, you just finally get them all loaded in here, and it's the last game of the season, right?
Well, and I think it speaks volumes to, like you're not having the successful season on paper, but the support of the community coming out, and this has been great.
Yeah, I dare say that, you're going to come in here and have a good night, see all the excitement, and I guarantee you're going to have a number of these people coming back and maybe being lifetime Riser fans.
Absolutely.
Or certainly soccer fans. Now kick down into the corner, and it's going to go across the glass all the way over, and this is Dinsmore trying to clear it. He clears it up to Adoni Mendez. Mendez is breaking free, or trying to. Mendez, great work by Mendez. Comes out now, does Perez, and now this is O'Keefe trying to battle for it. Boy, Perez got out there to hassle, to work the ball away from Mendez.
Some nice moves there by Mendez.
I'll tell you, he almost single-handedly, he was outnumbered. What do we have here?
We're got a yellow card coming out.
Wow, that's going to be 5 minutes. Well, I don't know. Sometimes they give you a yellow card that's just a personal foul and not the 5-minute short-handed version. Boy, that's got Vollmer's attention.
I don't know if he's yelling at his players or if he's harping at the refs right now, but looks like it is going to the bin.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, so that would be 5 minutes. That's Adoni Mendez.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they called that on. If it was a substitution foul, or if he was chirping at the refs as he was walking back. But the guy in the green did not enjoy whatever was happening.
So let me count here, because sometimes they do this and they don't play short-handed. Let's see what's Muskegon. Muskegon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like this is going to be one where it's just going to be more of a personal foul. So the Muskegon will not be playing short-handed for 5 minutes. And now Perez has the ball for Muskegon. 6-5, Muskegon, or for the Raptors. Thank you.
Oh, you're good.
I had a 50-50 chance here. This is O'Keefe. O'Keefe gets it to Alayo. Alayo back to Loss. In turn to Pill. I mean, you're not going to play short-handed for 5 minutes, but you are going to be without Eldoni Mendez, and that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
And this is Lofgren dumping in the corner. Header by Pill. Oh, man. Oh, a nice kick by Flores. Comes all the way across, and Pill battling for it. Taylor Pill. Nope. Stolen away now. Here's Abadabo. No, that's not Abadabo. That is number 4. That is Rukakaiza. I thought maybe I'll get a break on a name, but not such luck. This is Merker. Merker trying to drive through traffic. Down in the corner. Over to Flores. Off the boards to himself. Flores. Oh, he missed the net. And now he puts another one on the boards. Oh, Flores just frustrated right there. He thought he had one. So did I.
It's a great ball off the boards there.
It was. Oh, header by Schmidt to Flores. Muskegon trying to keep the pressure on here. Flores loses the ball, and back comes the Raptors. This is Spies getting in the way. And now we have Dinsmore and Malecki pushing one another, so something's going to happen here.
We might see a little bit more of this as the clock dwindles down here.
And the official talking more to Maliki than he is to Dinsmore, so I'm assuming that means that Maliki is although the Raptors will have the ball.
Yeah, I don't think he liked what he saw after the foul was called.
This is Rojas with it. We're 6-5, Muskegon on top. Shot through the goal crease, comes over here off the glass now, and cleared by Brandon Edwards. Back to Rojas. Rojas now gets it over here to Quindo, and stolen away by Hazelvik. Hazelvik dumps it down. Perez comes out for it. Oh, man, Brandon Edwards tearing down, and now Brandon crashes into the goalkeeper, and that's going to be a foul on Brandon Edwards.
It was just a little bit too late there.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 2-minute. That's a blue card, so Muskegon will now be playing shorthanded. So they have Eldoni Mendez in the penalty box on a non-timed 5-minute penalty, of which I'm thinking probably 3 minutes of it are gone.
Yeah.
And now you're going to have to play shorthanded for 2, and you're up 6-5. So big, important penalty kill here for Muskegon. Here comes Orozco. Muskegon dropping back into their zone. Down in the corner to Abadabo. Back over to Rojas. Kicks it to Dan. No, it's not Dancer. Now it's to Rojas. Rojas to Orozco. Orozco to Rojas. Down in the corner, and a block there by Cody Loss. Ball is free. Cody Loss does the splits, and he might have hurt himself. This is O'Keefe battling for it. And that's going to go out of bounds. Yeah, Loss is, he did the splits, and he's going to stay out there, but he is hurting.
I'd be hurting too.
yeah. Over in the corner now. This is Rojas. Got 1:17 left in the power play.
Yeah, you have Edwards, who might be one of their best penalty killers here, is sitting in the bin over here. Interesting to see what Muskegon does, but I know he wishes he was out there right now.
Shot by Rojas goes high, and Muskegon will have the ball. There's 1:05 left here in this penalty, in this power play situation. Gets it up to Merker. Muskegon playing shorthanded, trying to go on the attack there a little bit. And now we're going to have a switch off. Alayo comes on, as does Howard. Staying out there will be Pill and Loss. Orozco bringing the ball up. 55 seconds on the power play. Over to Rojas. Rojas to Orozco. Over here left side to number 13. That's Quindo.
Law still back there. I like it.
Yeah. Rojas dumps it down in the corner. And Elijo has it. He's just going to kick it to clear it. Down to 33 seconds left in the power play. This is Perez taking it all the way to midfield to kick it to Orozco, to Rojas. Over left side to Oquendo. Back down in the corner. Up top to Orozco to Rojas. Rojas shoots. Oh, nice block by Loss. 15 seconds on the power play. Back to Perez. Down to 9 seconds. Muskegon in the process of killing this one off. Over to Rojas. Rojas back over to Orozco. Another block by Loss. Back in. It gets into Dancer. Oh, Dancer misses a point-blank shot. And now it's just cleared by Howard.
And you know who broke that up, too? It's coming straight out of the penalty kill was Edwards.
Yeah, boy, Loss goes down again, and he is still hurting. He's hurting from the first. He's hurting from the splits, and now he's got this. He is, I don't know if he can even get off the floor.
No.
And now, so Muskegon is effectively almost playing shorthanded again, and now we have a collision over in the corner. We got Pill and Brandon Edwards. Pill now has a hitch in his giddy up as he comes off. Now they got to get back in position. Muskegon does caught on a line change there.
Oh,
up to Schmidt. Schmidt's got a break. This is Mike Schmidt. Comes in, shoots, scores! The second goal of the night for Michael Schmidt. And that puts the Risers up 7-5 with 10:03 left in this fourth quarter. How about that for the old veteran?
yeah, absolutely. I don't know where the missed mark was there by the Raptors, but you know it's a very hard thing to do. What Michael just did is to take that ball, know that you have pressure coming from behind you, know that you have pressure coming up front the goalkeeper, and have a composed finish just like he did and tucked it right under, and now you have a 2-goal lead.
7-5, the Risers with the lead, killed off a 2-minute penalty and came back and scored. That's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is a 1-8 team playing for pride.
Yep,
right?
big goal there.
Yeah, the Raptors still playing for the playoffs. This is Lofgren going to heave it down, and it's off of Spies. Spies, that's going to go up in the Raptors. Raptors. By the Raptors. Dinsmore gets it over to Law. Look at Cody Law still out there. My goodness.
I was looking to see if he went to the trainer when he went out, but he did not. He walked out.
This is Spies losing it, and now it's kicked down here. This gets behind Davis, and now this is Dinsmore coming back from Muskegon. Tried to work it up to Spies, but stolen away by Orozco. Orozco and Dinsmore battling. Orozco and Dinsmore into the corner, and a diving save coming out for it was Lofgren. 9:13 left in this one. Flores behind his back. Spies. Perez coming out. Spies was crashing in on Perez, and back quickly comes the Raptors. This is Flores getting back quickly, and now Edwards picks it up, knocks it out of bounds.
That was such a nice touch by Flores there, an even better touch by Perez to get that ball out of there.
Right. So we have our timeout here on the floor with 9:02 left in this fourth quarter. We're getting close to our Sweet Caroline time here, Billy.
A good position to be in 5 minutes into this game, 6 minutes into this quarter at least for Coach Vollmer here.
Yeah, Coach Vollmer at times has been pretty animated in the huddle. Of course, he always kind of is, but he's going to coach him up here. They're leading by the score of 7-5. Big crowd here on hand to see this one, the final home game for the Muskegon Risers. They will end the season on the road with 2 games against Rochester on March 10th and 11th. They'll play a weekend series in Rochester.
Be a fun trip for them to head out there.
Right. Boy, the future is bright here, isn't it? I mean, it's a lot of good things happening. And Matt Schmidt took this from a concept to, wasn't even thinking arena soccer. I mean, he was just trying to get an outdoor soccer team in here. And
kind of fell in his lap, and
yeah.
Man, now there's a lot of people benefiting from it.
And I know that first year, I think it was Davenport College. He had a lot of players from there, a lot of foreign players, and a lot of the Irish and stuff like that. And I remember interviewing him, and it was like it was a United Nations you were talking
absolutely.
to. And then they mixed it in with, again, credit to the Greater Muskegon Area Soccer Program. I mean, you're part of that with your coaching as well. And, just developing the youngsters that can play at this level. That's pretty doggone impressive.
Yeah.
All right, so now the Muskegon will have to position himself defensively. Leading by 2 with 9:02 left in this one. It's going to be Hurwitz. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be Aquindo. Yep, Aquindo will probably.
I'd be aware where Dancer is, too.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, Aquindo went by it, and it was Horwitz that put the shot in, but it was blocked out in front. And now, shot. Aquindo misses it to the left off the head of Webb. And this is Brandon Edwards. Oh, Brandon Edwards goes down into the boards, and that's got to be a penalty on him. Boy, you talk about the officials watch that closely when you're getting in the boards, don't they?
You got to be very careful when you're by the boards. These guys don't have the pads on like the hockey players do, and I've seen some face plants into the boards that it's not fun.
So Edwards is going to come off now. It looks like he's holding his ribs. Well, he'll be out running at 100 miles an hour pretty soon. Hey, that is a blue card, so Webb is going to go to the penalty box. So Muskegon has a golden opportunity to go up 3 goals here, Dylan. Leading 7-5 and 2 minutes to play with here.
Boy, a 3-goal lead. That would be nice. They always say the 2-goal lead is the hardest one in soccer.
Yeah.
Because you're comfortable enough to where you might, maybe slack off a little bit, but it's not too far out of reach where a comeback can happen. So this 3rd goal is huge.
Yeah, this is definitely a game where, the feeling might be, okay, we got the lead, let's kind of play defense, but you start doing that and bad things happen usually.
Yeah, this is first power play for Muskegon too today, right?
Yeah. This is Flores from the corner. Oh, goes while the official goes down. That's a rough game when the official goes down. This is Howard. Howard over to Flores. Flores working right side, kicks and scores! A 3-goal hat trick for Miguel Flores. 8:15 mark of the 4th quarter, and that was what the doctor ordered for Muskegon.
Just that first 15 seconds of that power play, you could tell Flores wanted that ball on his right foot, and he was gonna fire. It was quite the opposite what you saw from the Raptors in both their penalties. They were looking to try and find the best thing, and Flores was just trying to look to make something happen, and that's exactly what he did.
So the Muskegon Risers now took full advantage of that power play to get it up to, you asked for it, Dylan, you got it. 3-goal lead, 8-5.
There we go. Let's see if we can hold on. We've seen this dwindle to the other side. So
8-5 is absolutely nothing. It could end in the blink of an eye. We've seen that happen in this league. And now this is battling for it is Davis, and it's taken away by Howard. Howard and Davis going at it. Davis comes back with it. What hustle by him. Over to Webb. Webb to Orozco in the corner. Watching him closely is Dinsmore. 7:47 left. Muskegon up by 3. Golden opportunity to get their second win here, but the Raptors are not going to go quietly. You can bet that. Oh, nice block out in front by O'Keefe.
One thing I think Muskegon's got going for them is this home field advantage here.
And now Dinsmore streaking down on the steal. And Dinsmore goes down after a push no call. And this is Perez now rolling it out to number 11. That is Maliki. Back to Webb. Webb gets it to Aquindo. Aquindo having some problems with about 3 risers. Gets it to Orozco. Orozco over here to Maliki. Down in the corner, we've got Edwards battling with somebody down there. Oh, now we got Edwards. Edwards is going to lose the size battle of that, but he's not backing down. as he is getting in a talking match there with number 4. That's Rokakaiza. Rokakaiza's got a good several inches on him.
Yeah, this is, hopefully it doesn't turn into something ugly towards the end here, but
this is
been
O'Keefe.
a fun game.
O'Keefe coming down off the boards. Oh, had Merker out in front. Couldn't quite connect on it. And now we have Alayo knocking it down over in the corner. Going to go out of bounds. 6:39 left here in this fourth quarter. Muskegon Risers up 8-5. Entertaining this big crowd here.
Mendez back in. It's his first shift since he's got that yellow card, right?
Yeah, should be well rested, right?
Yeah. Let's see what he can do here.
Mendez now is going to kick it over to Hazelwick, to Mendez, who scores! So Mendez, that's his third goal of the night. So you got 2 Muskegon players with 3 goals on the evening, Flores and Mendez, and that's at the 6:37 mark of the fourth quarter to make it now 9-5. Great assist there by Hazelwick to get it to Mendez, who hammered it home.
That's definitely something that they drew up there. That was a beautiful shot by Mendez.
Looks like we're going to have our Sweet Caroline time. What's that? Yeah. All right. We'll take a pause here and listen to the crowd. And our own Billy, maybe.
Let's get those voices ready. Come on, let's hear it. How good?
All right, you tell him, Billy. And that's after 3 games this week. Didn't think you were going to rise to the occasion.
Oh, the wonders of editing that Jeremy does. Here we go again.
This is cool to see, yeah.
Come on, one more time. Let's hear it. How good?
All right, way to go, Billy, man.
All right, let's hear it, Razors fans.
That's on three games in 4 nights or something like that, and he's got one tomorrow, so good for him. They're going to do the chicken dance tomorrow,
there
so
we go.
you'll be ready for that.
That's a staple at our Polish family reunions.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
9-5, man. Just a few seconds ago, we were talking about that 2-goal lead being kind of a dangerous, and they listened to you, Dylan. They got that up to a 4-goal lead, but tell you what, 6 minutes left is an eternity, isn't it?
There's a fine line that you have to draw here of holding and possessing the ball and knowing when to attack and knowing when to sit back. So let's see if the Risers can play that line really well. I think, there's nothing wrong with holding the ball and possessing it here with a 4-goal lead. The ball at your feet is going to be better than the ball at theirs.
Raptors with the ball now on the attack. They trail by 4 goals. They got their work cut out for them. Over in the corners, Aquindo coming free, and that's Merker clearing it for Muskegon. Good job by the veteran. 40-some years old and still playing indoor soccer.
Very impressive.
Gets it over to Abadeo. Abadeo dumps it down. He's got Aquindo over there, goes up high for it. Aquindo and Spies battling in the corner. And that's going to come out to Hazelwick. Hazelwick, he's got Spies streaking in front of him, dumps it down. Spies is going to go for it, and then Hazelwick's going to go out front. That's Abadeo, and now we have a collision, and a foul's going to be called. So Muskegon will have it over in the corner. We're down to 5:38 left in this one. 9-5, Muskegon on top. Hazelvik kicks it down. Oh, nice save by Perez. Returned by Dutcher. Dutcher knocks it home for Muskegon, and man, oh man. So that was set up by Hazelvik, but Dutcher knocks it home for his first goal of the night at the 5:36 mark of the first quarter, or of the fourth quarter.
And again, he read that ball from outside the play there and followed it in, and was reaped with some benefits there. Again, nice composure on that finish. You see that open net with the goalkeeper down.
Right.
It is hard to not focus on that and to find the back of the net.
Well, it was 7-5 just seems a few seconds ago, but built it up to a 5-goal lead now. And Muskegon riding high here. Here comes Howard. Howard's going to dump it down. He's got Eldoni Mendez going for goal number 4. Oh, my goodness. That hit the crossbar. Oh, he had it wide open. Eldoni was going for number 4. 5:03 left. Here comes Diaz back for the Raptors. Works it over to Dancer. Dancer has it stolen away by Hazelvik. Hazelvik has it blocked by Diaz. And now Hazelvik and Dancer collide. Nice sportsmanship there by Elias, helping up Dancer.
In a game this lopsided now, I don't think you're going to get that call as a riser there.
So they're setting up their blocking scheme, the risers are right now. Oh, they have pulled their goalie. So Hurwitz is the extra attacker. And now this is Rojas. Rojas gets it over to Hurwitz. Goal is empty for the Raptors.
Yeah, they got to make sure that they don't turn this ball over.
Right.
Curious to why Hurwitz is over there instead of at the point where 11 is right now, where Maliki is, because at any point if they dispossess, he's got to be able to run back as fast as possible.
Yeah, he's your default goaltender, really, right?
Yep. So he still hasn't got his gloves on quite yet.
Yeah. He's still dressing as he goes. This is Rojas. Rojas kicks it back over here to. We got a whistle.
Yeah, it's going to be a real tight whistle now, which is as well as it should be.
Oh, I thought they almost put that in play too early, but I guess not. This is Rojas kicking it over, and this is Pill kicking it clear. And then Eldoni Mendez clears it down. Empty net. Getting back for it is number 11, Maliki. Muskegon changing on the fly here with 3:42 left. Muskegon up by 5. Empty net for the Raptors. Yeah, apparently Horowitz, there's a method to his madness.
Yeah, there must be. They know something I don't know.
Passes over to Rojas. Rojas back up to Maliki, to Horowitz. Underneath, and this is just gobbling it up was Lofgren. Out to Aleo. Kicks it down, and here comes Rojas back for the Raptors. 3:12 left. Oh, this is Flores stealing it. Empty goal, and he scores his 4th goal of the evening for Miguel Flores. Making it 11-5. Empty net goal with 3:06 left here in the 4th quarter. What an offensive explosion for the Muskegon Risers.
Horowitz is still talking. I just don't understand why he's off on the wing instead of that point person in the back. But nonetheless, great organization there by the Risers, and great opportunity for Flores.
Yeah. Horowitz kind of I guess a coach on the floor. He's one of the assistant coaches, but yeah. Interesting set, as you said. So far, it hasn't worked out too well either, has it? This is Diaz back to Hurwitz. Hurwitz crossover here to number 4. That is Ruka Kaiser. Down to 2:37 left, 11-5. Muskegon has dominated this one here in the latter half of the fourth quarter, up into the netting.
Yeah, they've really, I mean, for the most part, if you watch this game for the first 3 quarters, and you looked at the final score right now, or the score with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, I don't think you'd believe it.
Right.
But credit to Muskegon for applying that pressure, and when they got the lead, they kept on pouring it on.
Lofgren tries to clear it. Now it's coming back. This is Edwards with it. Down to 2:15 left. Gets it up to Dutcher. Dutcher, he can kill time all on his own.
I could sit and watch him dribble that ball around all day.
Dutcher over in the right side. Yeah, man, he's kind of like Bobby Orr of hockey back in the day. That's dating myself there, but could kill a penalty. And now they kick it into the crowd. 1:53 left in this one. The Muskegon Risers dominating from really, it was a back and forth game here for most of the game, but the latter part of this fourth quarter, it's been all Muskegon. Here comes Alayo. Alayo getting in, and he scores. That, I believe, is the second goal for Alayo, if I'm not mistaken. So make it now 12-5. Alayo scores with 1:42 left in the fourth. So you've got 2 guys with 3 goals for Muskegon and 2 guys with 2 goals, I believe.
Pouring it on.
Yeah.
The 6th goal this quarter, right?
Yeah. Comes in bunches. Shot put on. Nice save there by Lofgren. My goodness, right on. And this is Cody Loss. Cody Loss battling with Aquindo. Gets it to Rojas. Over to Webb. Back to number 12. That is going to be a Dancer. And now we're down to 1:14. Rojas kicks it off the netting or the meshing, and it's going to be Muskegon's ball with 1:09 left. Man, we had a nail biter here most of the night.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it turned from a nail biter to a laugher.
No, I feel like we can relax now a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that was it was a great game. It still is a great game, and credit to the Iowa Raptors for coming all this way to Muskegon, and they've really put on a great show as well. And it's hard to play, I'm sure, away.
Yes.
Especially in this arena.
Under a minute left now. And this is Loss. A nice sliding save there on Aquindo. And now Loss comes back with it. Wow, what a play. And he was, he's a perfect example of somebody that looked utterly destroyed here a couple of times in the second half. Here comes Rojas down in the corner. Oh, pushed into the boards by Dinsmore. Gets away with it. And now comes out to Odoni. Odoni Mendez with it with 24 seconds left. Odoni kicks it. Blocked by Dancer. Webb has it, kicks it over to Rojas. Rojas comes down and kicks it. Off the crossbar. No. Out front to Webb. He's off the crossbar or the side goalpost. No. Now it's over the left side of Quindo, and a blocking save there by Lofgren with 6 seconds left, and another save by Lofgren with 3 seconds left. So the Raptors put on a little flurry towards the end, but in the end, it was the Muskegon Risers winning this one by the score of 12-5. Wow.
What a finish. What a finish. And, I questioned, is Muskegon's fitness good enough to finish this game? And they showed that it was. They did a wonderful job of continuing to press, and because of that, they were able to reward themselves with so many goals in that fourth quarter, and really kind of took the game in control.
Yeah, really from the 10-minute mark on in the fourth quarter, it was a 7-5 game. And then the goals came in a bushel basketful for the Muskegon Risers. So you're talking that from the time that Abadabo scored the last goal at the 10:41 mark of the third period, all the rest of the scoring was Muskegon. So you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unanswered goals.
That'll help,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That'll help get the result that you want. And again, you start to see the fans flood down, and a lot of people happy in the stadium. And
So it's a nice home, I was going to say homecoming, but nice season finale for the Muskegon Risers. Won't go through all of the scoring here, but just salute Mendez. Heck of a game. 3-goal night for Mendez, 4-goal night for Miguel Flores, 2-goal night for Alayo, and a 2-goal night for Mike Schmidt. So there you have it. Muskegon Risers rising to the occasion, their second win of the season. Well, that is going to do it for us for tonight. We'll let Billy get, a few hours sleep before he's got to be back here tomorrow with the Muskegon Ironman. Dylan, thank you so much for coming in. It's always a pleasure to work with you. I hope you had fun.
I had a great time. Thank you for having me, and thank you guys for doing what you do at CatchMark and providing this stream service. And this is great for the game of soccer.
So we can keep you in the Rolodex for future reference.
Absolutely.
Right? All right, thank you.
Like I said, as long as the wife allows me,
Okay, all right,
get
good.
out for a night. Yep.
So we got to get the wife some chocolates or flowers
Absolutely.
or something. Grease the skids.
I think I'm a nice large brownie on the way home.
There you
nice.
go.
Top it with some ice cream.
All right, that is going to do it for us. For my partner tonight, Dylan Darga, fantastic job as usual, partner. Great to have you on board.
Thank you.
And the one and only Bill Mann. Nobody does it better than Billy, and we want to thank our crew over at PCN here, the house band here at Trinity Health Arena. Final score, final time, Muskegon Risers 12 and the Raptors of Iowa 5. Have yourself a safe evening. Good night, everybody.